Speaking of wubbing to myself, hi YouTube, Merry Christmas. It's not Christmas, but I'm in the Christmas spirit. Because killing Luis is going to be my Christmas present. Goose thinks I'm beautifully made. Okay, let's go to bed, guys. Tomorrow we're fighting to the death with Luis. Tomorrow is the day. Close enough.
The bed is simple but clean, and has an aroma that reminds me of a clear, sunny day. Maybe it's time to call it a night.
It's time. It is time. And rest well. Beginning of the end. My energy RPG tells me there's no way this is the end. Oh.
At long last, my lord, our investigations have borne fruit. We know where the true prince lies. Those loyalists who
Oh my
disappeared when
god.
the prince led us right to him. We found traces of their coming and going.
Where was he hiding?
Far to the west of the royal capital, deep within a forest said to bewitch those who should wander in. An old village, erased from today's maps. That said, against all odds, it seems that this place is
the lost village of the Elder. Last trampled by Fortin's troops, sent to burn it to the ground.
You knew then?
I see now. To hide in a place publicly declared as destroyed. Quite a gambit.
Yeah, apparently it didn't pay off.
An illegitimate son, after the past king's heart was drawn to a woman of the village in his youthful years of debauchery.
What?
Damn.
The prince really does bear elder blood.
Fortin did not raise the village for any defiance of his scriptures.
Damn.
To eliminate an inconvenient heir, a threat to his power.
Wait, no, we knew this, didn't we?
The
I think we knew this.
survival, his complete disappearance. This was the missing piece. Zorba, go and snuff them out for good.
Sir,
No
consider them
way.
annihilated. I've been hoping for an opportunity to
I haven't
test
even
this
reunited with the prince.
newfound power.
What the heck is your newfound power?
The battle at the royal capital looms. I must begin my own preparations.
You mean tell me that I spent like 10 days preparing and you did not?
If you call yourself the prince, then I will give you a prince's end. And I
Why is he looking at the book like that? Why?
Time marches on.
Is there something bad at the end of the book? We've never finished the book.
Nearer.
We're just slowly reading through it.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Ready to face the day?
This time, I won't let you down.
Stop
Yeah.
that. You never have before, and you won't start today. Try to relax. And don't let this weigh too heavy on your shoulders.
But you have to come back, no matter what.
I
Okay?
could not promise you this last time, Nuria. And I will not promise you it now.
For the royal funeral. Yet we are more than we ever were then. Now we have the power to see this through.
Let's get out there, thrash him, and come back here to celebrate.
Never thought we'd find ourselves back at the Grand Cathedral for the final showdown. Let's pull ourselves together, ready our supplies, and give him hell.
Yeah. Chat, you guys ready to kill him? The bad guy?
Let's head there.
Luis waits within the Grand Cathedral. I should go there.
Talk.
Make sure you have everything you'll need.
Just sublime.
Thank you. We have to walk over there. Okay. I'm gonna go buy some more healing items.
This is alright.
Ah, no, the prince coming out with the honeybee. That's led to this occasion. We don't often see your kind risking that. You got my vote. I haven't heard any dirty rumors about you either.
Thanks, homeless guy. Kill him. I'll put you last and I will. Unless I give the option to spear him. Oh.
Louisa rolls be the country's executioner. Now that's true judgment. And like me, I just do as the church tells me to, and I've only killed good people. Every tribe detests me, including my own. Those will face my own punishment one day.
I love it.
I guess he would be hated, wouldn't he? For murdering so many people. Oh, excuse me. Isn't that why back in the day they used to... I believe back in the day they used to have executioners like wear hoods so that people couldn't tell they were the executioner. And if people had to do like a like shooting someone, they'd have like multiple people. One of them with a fake bullet. So that it didn't wear anyone's conscience. And so that people can go after revenge. I think. Ba 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 ba. My only complaint with this game is there's no animation for me skating through the loading screen. Say there.
Ready?
Right.
One more save. I knew they about the firing squad and about the hood. I think so.
Ready?
Unless I'm just thinking about it. I don't know. Do not trust me. It's time for a showdown against Luis. You ready? Whoa. Here's our man.
Bit of a tricky situation. Can't exactly say I'm the tournament's official crier anymore, things being what they are. I mean, Sanctifex Forden and St. Rella are gone. Bluntly speaking, there
You're
is
my
no
crier, man.
tournament anymore.
Hi, Mo.
But like hell, if that's gonna stop me as a lone citizen...
Welcome to the finale.
the future
Also,
of
the
our
game
country,
says, because the JRPG has never lied about the final boss before.
latest news on this upcoming fight. Woo! Live free, crier! Fight the power! Very good. Let's begin, shall we?
I wonder if he's even gonna... I mean, he sounded like he was gonna show up.
The final fight between Luis, military paragon and one-man army, and the boy who claims to be the fallen prince. The entire continent's eyes are on this battle, folks, and only one
Yeah,
of
the
them is
king's
walking
eyes
away.
too.
Let's see a show of true strength, worthy of our new king.
Your Highness, you can win. Give Luis the
Yeah, I'll give him a boot this Christmas.
It looks to me
Just
like
a single
Luis hasn't
one.
even bothered to show at the royal capital.
Well, there's no way
He's gonna
we can
fly
run
his
away
ship
from
in
this.
for sure.
Anytime now.
All triumphantly.
Anytime.
Whoa, over there! It's Luis's gauntlet runner. And so the leading
Frickin' called
candidate
it.
finally makes his
How did they
appearance.
not notice this arriving? I feel like there's a lot of things that could block it from view. It's just a slow moving giant ship. Someday, Bud will make us emotes. Lost it, you don't even have a character. I don't know how I would ever do that.
Luis.
The two titans of this race have finally come face to face.
Oh,
Let's introduce our candidates once again for this final bout. Our first candidate, Count Luis.
boo!
Adopted son of a mighty
Boo!
nobleman, he rose to fame on his incredible military merits.
Boo! We hate this guy!
Known
Boo!
as becoming our nation's youngest general. Suspected of attacking
Boo!
His Highness, he was denounced and cast down, but his name has since been
His name
cleared,
has been
and now
cleared.
Here he stands.
Hi Rexing,
closest
thank you.
to the
Merry
throne.
Christmas.
Then we have the Elden candidate. He who claims to be none other than His Highness, the Prince. Though his identity is uncertain, his strength is undeniable. Through his campaign, we've seen his team flourish, counting even the songstress
Yeah,
Juna
that's right.
among them.
We got
The
Juna.
time has come to demonstrate his power. will it be enough for this youth?
I have no fluffing idea.
I have to commend you. A lesser man would have run. This all began with the king.
I've killed you before and I'll kill you again as many times as it takes. And I'll keep killing your necromancer as well.
You, who claim to be the prince.
It's dumb that you guys keep
What do
reviving.
you believe the people seek in their king?
What do people seek? I was gonna say kindness.
The intellect to resolve everything.
Many would dismiss the idea, but resorting to force is never the
Can
answer.
intellect alone protect the people? In the end, words are nothing against power. Now let me ask you, my gathered people, what is it that makes a king?
Power! My Lord Luis! Only the strong can rule!
Your Highness, show us your power!
Young candidate.
This ain't about power.
Party, any final
When she wants me a phrase, I said that you were so
We
cool.
have only one thing to say.
I know that you should kill me if it didn't stick. Yeah.
This fair world is barbaric. A land where the strong prey on the
Yes, Stroll, you tell them.
protection. But he is the very man who would see you slain. Hear this. Luis ordered my home destroyed by a human.
True.
Of animals. Or are we a nation united
Cut
in
him
protection of the
down.
weak, in raising up our neighbors?
He's the type of man who will kill anyone who gets in his way. If you crown him,
Yeah.
I know the country will burn. Rella said as much.
People, do not let your hearts falter. I desire but one thing, a world without inequality. And I shall gladly offer my shield to all of those who follow this ideal. Those who do not, however, will be slain without mercy or regret. It could not be simpler.
Oh my god.
If your equality means you will sacrifice the people who need help most.
I love how Stroll is like our speaker.
You think
We
you
just
have the
trust him to do all the
strength to
speaking for
protect the
us.
weak? Then prove to me these are more than empty words.
I will prove to you these are more than empty words.
Come then. And
Come
let's
then.
take part in this showdown. I have a new world to build, and you will die in its name.
The time has come. We're finishing this.
I'll use what I
Here and
must.
now.
He has no items to steal.
That's our secret technique.
Okay, fence up. Carefully buff time.
Oh, come on, help me out.
Greatly increase the party's physical attack. Ooh.
I'll show you.
Decrease attack defense of one enemy. Yep.
This might sting.
You defy the rule of strength.
I feel like I should know what his weakness is. Oh, shoot. I gave neither of you the buff.
This should help.
Sure. Two-stage attack. Buff.
Thanks.
Vitus power.
I really still have Tetracon?
Maybe there's a better choice. Come forth, royal soul.
I guess it's time to start hitting him.
Light.
Okay, good damage, good damage.
Annihilate you.
Gain 2 turn icons. Spatial slice. No, we're weak to that. Okay. Okay, that did like nothing.
Hidden art. I'm sniper. To advance.
Okay, let's try some of this.
Some darker art.
How does Dark do? Parade invasion foul?
Right, let's do this together. Up close and personal, behold this power.
Let's hit you with a heavy fire. Nice.
No escape from me.
Extreme magic ice.
No.
You use this next turn to keep our buffs up.
I shall vanquish evil. I
Otherwise,
call upon royal power within.
heavy physical slash. Oh, 1,000 beaut.
They won't hold back.
Absolute beaut. Is it worth killing us? Probably not. Let's see how Wind does. Okay.
Can you endure it?
Oh, his sword is on fire.
Nice one, Captain.
Beautiful dodge. Oh. Chat, that's why we planned for this. Oh. We gave ourselves the ability to dodge that. We are heroes.
Now accept your
Yeah. Knock down his accuracy.
I've got now for a grand
I've got
maneuver.
this.
Persona Master.
Persona! I so love how she yells Persona.
Spot.
I love how emo, anyone else who are like, bun, this game is in Persona.
General.
I'm like, actually, just,
Not now.
they don't know what to say because we're yelling Persona now.
I shall vanquish evil.
Makes me happy. Who was it that had a buff for us? I think someone else had a buff for us.
Hack and slash.
They should do even more now.
Well done.
Oh, a crit as well?
Magic Seeker, lend me your strength.
Oh. Let's wanna lie.
No, this won't work. Come forth, royal soul.
This.
Wind.
You think yourself sniper? No.
That's how we'd
that's
buff
our
that.
secret technique.
Do I not have a way to buff our attacking?
'Tis best
Wants
to
to roll.
conserve.
Ideally, I want to keep it off if possible. Do any of these do what I want? Yo, attack, defense, hit, evasion. Let's
I
go.
was saving this.
That helped.
My thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, we have like 2 turns to finish the fight. 3 turns. 2
I
turns?
see. It would appear you have the metal to defend your claims. Then I need not.
Please
hold back
don't
either.
reset these
I will
buffs. Please.
annihilate you.
Oh, 4
Can you
turns.
endure it?
Treasure sword, unlock infinity.
But how?
No, not Heis, mate. He's already great dodge, great dodge.
Too slow.
Great dodge! Beautiful Heisme.
Come on, follow me.
Beautiful.
Watch me.
Heavy fire.
Fire.
Nice.
Defy the rule of strength.
Let's make an end of
Die
it.
by it.
Damn, those are both magic, and that's what I wanted to do. I should have done that.
Not the right move. Are you prepared?
Are you prepared for a crit? Because it didn't crit,
We settle this here.
so you didn't have to be prepared. Healing. Let's get some healing.
Quite a boon.
Quite a boon indeed, my dear Heisme.
Be neither sniper. Rancor.
Okay, chat, this is the optimal situation. We're triple buffed in every stat, and he's triple debuffed in every stat. That is as much as it could be.
One untainted by petty tactics or cheap tricks.
However... No, not the mid-battle cutscene!
Magnificent. You truly have become more powerful.
No!
I would expect no less of a remnant of humankind. You're a survivor of a lost tribe, aren't you?
A remnant of humankind?
Humankind?
Because
How
he's
does that
elder,
mean?
You would call him a monster.
You should know the truth by now. After all that time I allowed you to spend on that.
I mean,
pagan
elders do look like
history as told
what
by
we
the
call
Sanctus
humans.
Church is a fiction. No doubt you saw all the evidence of a truer history. One that told
Hi,
of
TK.
ancient times where
Yeah,
the
just in
land
time.
was ruled by a far different people.
You mean the legends according to the murals and ruins from the temple?
Yufa! Don't humor him.
But if that war between gods truly did come to pass,
Gods? How droll. They may have governed all things with works far beyond ours, but they were no gods. They were an ancient tribe unlike any other race now lost.
Oh no.
Wielders of true magic.
How does he know
The modern
this?
age saw them called Elder, shunned from our cities. But in their time, they were known as humankind.
If elders are humans, then what is every other race? Like, you guys are just humans with, like, horns, or humans with outfits, or tiny humans with wings.
I thought humans were those mad monsters. What are you trying to say now?
Luis, you dog. Your lies will soil His Highness's name.
I don't think he's lying,
I
though.
believe it false. What would I stand to gain from lies?
Elder are actually humankind? Why wouldn't I know that?
Hear me! His appearance as a boy is mere trickery. In truth, he is humankind.
What?
He is kin to the feral monstrosities that roam this land, leaving carnage in their wake.
He doesn't know when to give up. No one would believe this madness.
No need to distress yourself. I'll show
Do you have
proof.
proof?
You, boy, who call yourself the prince. You will be the cornerstone upon which my utopia is
Okay, you seem a little angry. Oh, actual cutscene. Actual 2D animated pre-rendered cutscene. What? What the heck is he doing?
Witness the truth, good people. You would know the identity of your would-be prince. Here he is.
This has to be a trick. Surely.
It's a monster. It's a human. This can't be.
The truth of the humans is laid bare.
What?
They're no beasts, but another form of the Elder Tribe. Cast aside their guise with magic, and they reveal their true colors. He is no royalty, no boy, but a ruthless fiend intent on your throne!
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince. It's a monster. It'll kill us all. Run!
What has become of him?
it must be Luis's wicked magic. Yet, the aura of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
What?
Hey! Snap out of it! You have to stop this! Ah!
Come on, you can save us, Gallagher. Only you. I did not expect this. To help anyone in need. Was it too idealistic? Was it too naive to win? Luis called it trickery, and even my very body.
Be not afraid, child. 'Tis not thy true self. 'Tis not
Wait,
thy true fate.
you're the voice of the archetypes. Who are you? What do you know about it?
In this moment, thy mind is disturbed, twisted by the power of that man. The time has come. Thou must face the truth deepest within thee.
What's that about?
The deepest truth.
Remember again thy true self, the purpose of thy birth.
My purpose? Yes, that's right. I took on a mission to save the prince.
An ideal world. Even if reality crushes everything I believe in, Even if my ideals languish, I know I can trust you to see
Oh,
them
that's
through.
our boyfriend.
It's always been that way. Whenever my life's been the hardest, you are always there to help me through it. After all, you're mine.
You're my boyfriend? Actually, now that we know the prince... Wait. Chad, I just realized something. Since the prince is confirmed to actually be half elder, he may actually be our brother. Which would actually make us kind of the prince. Hmm.
Are you well?
Yeah, I think so.
You seem coherent at least. We saw you take on a terrible monstrous
Oh,
form.
only elder can
We knew
become
not
that.
what to do.
You had vast reserves of magic poured into you. It was eating away at your body and mind, but I've managed to suppress it.
Huh? So if you fill us with magic, we transform.
He may be back with us, but without rest, he will surely succumb to the spell. I don't know if he can withstand the same magic.
I was destroying the combat though.
Let you die.
I wasted so many good items there.
The throne is now mine in every sense. None remain to oppose me. Your vengeance is at hand. Will you not finally slay the monster and avenge your people? Shut up!
Hell yeah, that's my stroll.
Unfortunately, the prince is finished either way. Both this imposter and the true prince at death's door, deep in the woods.
The true prince? You bastard! What have you done?
Bloody hell.
Uh-oh.
Is that why he called us here? It was all just a bloody distraction.
Your part in this has ended. Go where you wish, but I advise you run fast if you would outpace your hunters.
Seize the monster!
They're throwing rocks at me.
Attention now. This looks dire. How could you deceive us?
I knew all along that filthy lowborn was hiding something. Monster!
We retreat to our gauntlet runner. We must
God.
find him safe haven to rest.
It won't be long until the entire kingdom
Damn
hears of
it.
this mess. We've no safe haven left.
Gallica, we've only got one option now. I'm worried
Yeah.
about the prince too.
I know. We'll head to my home and the prince's refuge, the Elden Sanctum.
No! Our popularity fell! No! They're pulling a sort of fight on us! Will supporters have begun drastically declining in number. No!
Count Luis has saved the country. He has driven off the human who sought to
No, I hope Maria still likes me.
Sounds like we've got our next king then.
Might as well fall in with him. He'll keep us safe from any humans at the very least.
They'll be alright.
Okay, she's still on our side.
That boy is no monster. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Luis, what the hell did he do?
Cheers, Balin.
The flow of that evil Magla
Adini,
was born from
go
Luis's
here.
magic. What a terrifying force.
I'll remember that sight for the rest of my days. But he hasn't got you beat yet, my friend. You can't tell me the fight's over.
Maria told me she hates you. No! Drop even more! No! Like, this is a bad thing. Hi, Vic. Ow, hi. Will supporters are continuing to decline.
Why?
How did this happen? Anyhow, there's no time to waste. Let's set course for the ancient Elden Sanctum. Don't lose hope, Will. They're burning our house down a second time.
It was more of a defeat than it was a departure. They bore
Come
the
on,
gauntlet
Moe.
runner and rushed from the capital. as though hiding from the shrieking animosity of the masses. What more can they endure? There is no light to be seen.
A hiding place for the
Hi, Dipper.
Wonders never cease.
I mean, where did you think they lived?
The mirror hasn't shown me anything for a while. I can't even see the room now, let alone the prince.
Like, I cannot say this enough. We've literally seen 0 other Elder in the game. Like, obviously they live somewhere we haven't been. Unless we didn't see an Elder, I just didn't notice. Because I don't notice race. Unless they're fairies. Or Yuji. Or Mustar, but that's more as a fashion thing. Yeah.
No. Just after we'd finally resolved the curse, too.
Luis's final words trouble me. We must hurry on.
Right. Oh, also Merry Christmas, Dipper.
It's a simple forest, deep as any other. But the observant may sense that every
Like I'm wearing
tree
Christmas outfit.
is ancient,
I'm so festive.
bathed in mystical serenity. The name of this place is familiar only to the few who grasp the truth. The ancient elder.
I'm 19 tomorrow. Happy birthday. I'll make sure to tell you tomorrow. And that means,
Can you walk,
Bender,
lad?
because I won't be able to tell you tomorrow. Or if I will, you won't remember it. That's so awesome. I'm so happy for you.
A new walk will.
That's a relief. Seems like the rest on the right here did him some good.
That's a relief.
Poor chap's even got me worried. I'll shuffle along too.
Hey, I reacted poorly when you were turned into
Oh, it's okay, Stroll.
that thing. I apologize.
I could never be mad at
My
you.
mind just went blank. For a moment, I doubted you. Forgive me. I should have recognized Luis's drivel for what
I
it
could
was.
never be mad at you, Stroll.
It's behind us now.
Nothing will shake me like that again, I swear it. I will never turn from you. And here's hoping there can be no surprises worse than that.
But what a sea of trees.
I remember probably
If
too
we
much
get
when I
lost
drink.
in here,
Oh.
we're never getting out.
I can sense a special barrier in place. Meant to deliberately lead people astray, too.
Well, luckily we have the best guide into that.
How fares His Highness?
I mean, metaphor land.
Does the Farsight mirror yield any news?
Hi, Dipper. Have a good
No.
Christmas party.
I checked a bunch of times in the Gauntlet Runner. But I'm not seeing anything. I'm worried.
Hurry and lead the way.
Right. Everyone stay close so we don't get separated. The village is this way.
I'm worried about the prince. His life is in our hands. He believes in a world where people can make their own future, just like you. He's the only one who can make that dream become a reality.
Hang on a second.
Like, where are you going? We have to check on the prince. I feel like I need to swap my party back. Let me put them on classes they can get stuff on at the very least. Man, I really buffed her all that way and didn't use her. Congrats, you're a wizard now. Congrats, you're damn, I spent so much time buffing these guys, I didn't even use them. Yeah, you go be a ninja. Persona Master. Cleric. Sword Master. Swap the party round a bit. I actually don't know who I'm putting in. Sure, I like this team. Also, chat, I totally knew it wouldn't be the end. This place is so pretty. This is the tree we hung out with the prince at, I think.
Huh?
Huh?
This looks like...
Who are you?
What?
Right.
My head's swimming. What is this
Royal
place?
flower? A surprise to see them blooming here. Something about this place. Yes. The flower
Hi,
of
Crimson.
Magla is strong here. It
Is this what turns a human into a...
God. The Magla
into
in
an
the air
elder?
seems to be concentrated here. What is this place?
Gallica, something the matter? Your mind seems elsewhere.
There's more stuff about our past being weird.
I've got this...
Well, like, we're
weird
forgetting things about our past.
Something really
Hey, Mixel, I'm doing great.
Anyway, let's keep moving.
Super enthralled in the story. Because, yeah, last night, she couldn't remember that me and the prince were best friends.
So here you are at last.
Oh my god, they lied. He lied, and now they're gonna follow us in. Yesterday, I thought that.
Why?
Before I left home, I never knew what these flowers represented royalty. But what are they doing in the inner sanctum? Yesterday, I predicted that we were like rewriting history or something. Now I'm wondering if we never had any history. If the story began where it began. Or something. Also, this place doesn't look too hot.
How odd. This place is clearly in ruins, but it doesn't look like natural decay.
It was burned to the ground. One day, a bunch of kingdom soldiers showed up out of the blue.
Aww.
Without so much as a reason.
Past is fake anyway.
They made an inferno of the place.
But why? Why would his
We're in a simulation, and the days only existed since you woke up today. Mixler.
It may have been Forden who led the charge. I can't be certain. But if it was up to him, he would have done it just to purge the filthy Elda tribe.
Yeah.
Louise claimed that the Elden people were just another form of the humans. If he spoke true...
They're not. There's no way. Anyway, more than half of the villagers died in the fire. And those who survived were forced to hide in caves. That way everyone would think they were wiped out.
'Tis a shrewd ploy indeed, to hide in a place the enemy themselves saw destroyed. Yet, why did Alcis?
He's in a cave, but look like we're in a building.
His Highness is in this cave, correct?
Yes, over there.
Build was created last Tuesday. Actually, run was last Thursday. Oh, that's recent.
He draws no breath. Likely a stab in the back. I doubt he even had time to shout.
I recognize him. He was the associate of the first operative I came in contact with. He
Aww.
was a lot more skilled than those Sanctist warrior monks. But now...
Gallica, the cave is just ahead, yes?
Yes. It's past the woods, over there.
Then we move.
This place is looking spoopy.
I need to get to the cave.
The Magla I'm sensing. I'm worried about the prince. We need to hurry over to the hideout on the lower level.
Alright then.
But I want to explore. I know it's too late to get all the gold beetles. I most deeply miss like 20, but I have to try. Yo, are these fairies?
A fairy.
I think they'll feel alarmed if we swarmed in on them as a big group like this. For now, let's leave them and move on. Are we gonna get some fairy lore as well? Fairies are very poorly explained.
It's a fairly old Yujif man.
Seems he's working to lay a body to rest.
Russell? You're safe!
Huh? My word. Is that you, Gallica?
You were His Highness's tutor.
Hmm? I know but one red-dressed knight. Are you the royal guard?
He's so cute.
Lady
Like
Hulkenberg?
Yoda.
By the heavens. Then...
She's been helping us. Everyone here is a trusted ally. They've all fought to save the prince.
Alas. Oh, what a tragedy. If this reunion had only been a moment sooner.
Russell, where is His Highness? What happened? Is His Highness safe?
A few days ago, those detestable cursed thorns finally
That was
faded.
us.
I cannot tell you how long I had waited to see them gone. It was truly a joy beyond words. It happened before we could fathom it. A lone
Oh,
stranger,
no.
a loathsome figure came striding in. His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse is lifting.
No.
Yet, to protect us, he threw himself upon the assassin's blade. We were horror-struck. His Highness lay pierced through the heart, and we saw him breathe his last.
No, that can't be true.
It's okay. He was killed by a necromancer. He might come back as an enemy.
None could match him. Of the Resistance's numbers, only I remain.
No.
Who was responsible for this?
I don't know who the murderer was, but he cried his patron's name aloud as he did the deed. For Count Luis. From the
He
moment
never even got to see
I believe
the
his
prince.
sole purpose was to kill His Highness.
Yeah, make sure I
As
put
soon as
Christmas
the
stuff on my
lamplight left
model.
The prince's eyes, the stranger left with only a smile.
An innocent boy, twice tormented in the clutches of assassins.
Aww.
All because of the family he was born into.
Luis, there really is no evil you won't stoop to.
Please, Russell. Where is the prince?
We've laid him in the prayer room for now, at the end of the cave. He rests.
They didn't bury the body.
You're coming, aren't you, love?
I still can't believe it.
I know. But we have to see for ourselves.
Ah, I'd heard a rumor that there was a boy candidate who claimed to be His Highness. So, that was you? 'Tis just as St. Rilla said. You're no scoundrel. Indeed, you risked
Yeah.
life and livelihood to see His Highness restored. Strange. Something in you reminds me of His Highness.
Something wrong?
No.
Yeah, a lot of people having weird memories of the past.
I will go before you to the prayer room. Once you are ready, you are free to join me.
Before I go to the prince, I think I'll help Russell lay this body to rest.
You going to stay here?
No. I must bear witness myself. As his
She
knight.
was so close to reuniting with the prince.
Sorry.
Seems everyone's already gone down to the cave's lower level. I'm sorry. I just can't believe what happened.
I'm a little worried.
I need to get the prince as quick as I can. Prince is in the prayer room on the lower level. I don't want to believe it, but we need to see him for ourselves.
It's nearly time.
This voice.
Sorry.
What is... I forgot about this voice.
Long have I waited.
Hey, you.
Are you associated with the group that's been sheltering the prince? It's all because of them that another calamity's befallen us. Now they get closer look at you, or you elder. I heard the prince was the only elder within the resistance. Why do so many people act like we don't exist? Even Gallica.
Pardon?
Hold on, did you really come from the outside the sanctum? What's going on? No, that can't be. Are you truly elder? Yeah, you guys are elders as well.
You must hurry. The time has come.
These resistant members keep on sacrificing themselves. For all I care, it's not my problem. I guess that came out sounding a little cold. Suppose I can carry the bodies away. There's too many for that old U-shaped candle all on its own.
Yeah, you should have been helping him. Right past his doors, the living quarters. Lady Gride made it strictly clear that it's not to be opened under any circumstances. You heard me. Hurry along now.
All was for this day.
Boys, you're creeping me out. Galka, is that really you? I was worried you'd gone off too. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. How are the others? The others? They're fine. Just a bunch of people who died. More importantly, Galka, we have to go gather petals from the flower patch in the forest. What? Oh, maybe later, okay. I'm still on a mission, so that wasn't really the time to. You've changed, Gallica. You started to talk like with them. So weird.
What?
Huh? I ain't trying to be a person. You're so strange. You're strange now. Are Furies not people? They've never been regarded as one of the races, but like, they're clearly sentient humanoids.
The prayer room is located further in. At the moment, it's being used to mourn those who are no longer with us. I pray you don't cause a disturbance.
Hi, random. Prince is just ahead. Are you ready, Will? Whoa, this place is set.
The people who brought the prince to the village call themselves simply the Resistance. They feared a name would spread word of their existence. The numbers have gradually dwindled after days' tragedy. Russell's all who remains. Hardly a resistance now.
Hey.
Russell, the princes. Oh, Highness. For you to forfeit your life in order to save ours can only mean we've truly failed you. There can be no atonement, no penance, no to match the magnitude of our failure.
The truth is, during the attack across path of the assailant, he walked right past me on the stairs outside. The only thing that struck me was his unusual garb, otherwise he walked so casually it seemed nothing was amiss. It was only afterwards I found out that he had massacred all those people. I tremble even now, thinking about it.
Hello?
Beyond this door is the place the organisation means in the hideout. Should I say, it was beyond this door, and then the elderly rest all the rest of them are. Perhaps the brought on itself, but it's also dreadful.
Oh, Gallica, is that you? Wow, long time no see. Oh, wow, Gallica. The funniest stuff happened while you're gone. Your friend totally fell in the pond. It was hilarious, and then get this. Are you busy or something? You look weird. We should talk more later, okay? Oh, right, your friend's for there, and I think you're late.
Alright then.
What? Fury... Gallica's very weird by Fury standards. She's so... serious. Oh, you're from the outside, aren't you? Hey, mind telling me what's going on now? Nobody will tell me anything. They just say don't leave the house. I know the fires are scary, but it's all too much to be held up like this. I, for one, have no intention to spend my life running between caves and forests. Why do you selling stuff?
By the state our village is in right now, so if there's anything you need, now's the time.
I don't know. Is there something I need? Is there something I need here? At least for one of you, this armor's a massive upgrade.
Indeed.
Yo, magic plus 7.
How nice.
Magic plus 5? Like my evasion gear.
Ah, I get it.
To be honest, there are those in the Sanctum who think ill of both His Highness and the Resistance. A life is priceless, for him to die in such a way at such a tender age. Let us pray, so that such tragedies never repeated. Offer your prayers, not to any idol, but to the gods that dwell within.
Too small to be people? We're literally playing a game about racism and you say that.
This way.
I want to talk to the other fairies in the background. But, well...
No. Your Highness. Why?
I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep over this child. Huh? Gallica, you've returned.
Milady Gruade. It's been a long time.
May I ask who this is?
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruade.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when His Highness fled to these woods.
I can't believe he's gone.
They mentioned Gallica, but they're not really mentioning me.
Platypus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No. It all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved him here to the altar once all was quiet. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Should the prince die, his body...
I've also had a mysterious voice talking to me.
Until a rightful day comes, even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man. He is still Her Majesty's son.
Her Majesty?
Despicable?
What?
You mean the kid?
Yeah, no one mentioned...
Who's
what?
Her Majesty?
Do you know nothing of the child's mother?
No.
The boy was not brought across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum. His mother was the last chiefess, the queen of our elder tribe.
I guess it makes sense that the king would marry a queen.
The forests, a woman of such beauty, grace, and kindness. She saved this child from the flames. And it cost her her life. Her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect his family and died powerless.
Is the voice?
The village was only set
her?
ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king could do nothing to stop them. But you see, this boy, His Highness the Prince...
Wait, if all of you know the church did it, why'd you lead me to believe Luis did it?
And so...
We literally set out to murder the prince.
You there, boy. Are you perhaps... no, it can't be. And yet...
Is something amiss, Milady Gruade? He is one of Gallica's...
Yeah, they don't know me, but I came from here.
And he has risked
What?
much in the prince's name.
Whoa. What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the
What
first
is
place.
happening?
Hurry.
I hear that voice again, coming from somewhere.
Are you okay?
The time has come. Here thou camest to the end of thy journey.
What is happening? Are we actually the prince?
Now remember thy path thus far. Walk thy
Are we
life's
actually?
road
I
and
don't
see
get
it
it.
anew. I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return. Know this, his life is not yet ended.
This voice.
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light.
Huh?
Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt.
I made a lot of
All thou
bonds
hast gained in thy journey's
and
course.
stuff.
I now look to the past. I see the roads I traveled on this journey.
Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Louise, but thy efforts came to naught.
Okay, I'm thinking I'm in like an astral projection of the prince. Maybe?
The land's king.
But why is Gallica confused?
In the prince's name.
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike. Thus, thou didst declare thyself the prince.
Astral projector was my old...
It was all for victory.
We're an optimist
After
about
overcoming
this.
many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince...
Who are we?
He is no longer with us.
Thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
No.
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
We can save the world.
His will lives on.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. So be it. Thou hast earned the
Great,
truth. He was
please.
consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber. Yet his soul remained alive. So from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey. And thus his
Wait, so he
stones
started
began to flow
dying
once more.
because
Thy journey has
I'm...
taken
Yeah,
thee
I'm his
far
astral projection.
and taught thee much. So now I ask thee, who art thou?
I actually am the prince?
I'm the prince's friend.
Is
No.
that truly thy role? Clear your mind and think, to name but a few. Thy parents? Memories of thy youth? Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest years were spent?
The game's really like, bruh, you never
Thy
questioned
memories
why we didn't
begin
give you a
the moment
backstory.
Thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
I don't have a past.
Right to the prince's
As I
persona.
said, thou hast nothing. Thou
Oh my
art a
god,
being
great.
of mine own creation. 'Twas Gallica alone who the resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. Thy life had yet to begin. All thou hadst, all that had been bestowed, was a memory. Thy mission to save the prince. Thy memories of youth in the prince's company. And
Aww.
the void enshrouding all else in thy past. All signs
I'm
of thy
vibing with
perverted
this.
existence.
That's not fair. I can't remember stuff beyond 5 years ago. I'm just stupid, not some ghost. That's what your creator wants you to think. But what?
Nay, the words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The memories gained on thy journey, the friendships made, the trust forged.
My friendship has made me a real boy.
Own. All thy trials, all thy experiences wert to prepare thee for this day. To share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
Do you mean...
The trust and friendship I've gained has been there to support me.
So, we're not brothers at all.
But if they'd known I came from nothing, that I am nothing, would they have stood by me, believed in me? And the same goes for the desire to help anyone in need. How is it that I've touted such a laughably idealistic belief this long?
Accept the truth and thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced.
That's a pretty big
If
ideal.
thy desire is instead for freedom, thou mayest still abandon thy mission and end it here.
Is that right?
I see. My true identity is.
So I bid thee answer my final question. Who art thou in truth?
I am the prince.
I'm glad that was the right option. I kind of want to see the bad ending. I want to see the bad ending, but I pressed it too fast. No! Now I guess we're doing the right ending now. Shoot.
What is this?
I want to see the bad ending.
Could this be? But how? Impossible.
Hey, what's going on?
What awaits
Hey.
us now?
Hark, life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world.
Aww. Oh, are we his imaginary friend? Imagination is an important thing.
In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart, and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self. Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal.
Whoa. Bum.
It all began with the novel in thy possession.
So the maglet was absorbed in... Wait, the novel was a divine relic?
And flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was.
Yeah, you are my mom. We meet Gallica.
Time hath come, awaken, reborn anew.
Right as she was
No more
leaving.
the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
Yo, are we're merging together? We're now actually the prince. Wow. Turns out we weren't lying back then. Yeah, apparently.
What? What is this?
What's happened? Thou hast done well to guide him this far.
This voice. I'm sure I've heard it before.
Thy mind should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge. He was never a member of the Resistance. The mission, the departure, was thine alone. And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
Who are you? Wait, what am I saying?
In those long ago days, he had just been born into this land. Newborn in form, if not in appearance, the boy needed a guide. Thus, I decided his memories would be thine. Thou wouldst share past and purpose, a memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would not be
So
made
Will
alone,
was the
but
prince.
alongside
And
him.
Gallica's...
No,
That can't be. He was there when
Child.
we got our orders.
I never thought
Combination
I
of
would have to
memories.
ask this of
Cool.
you, but there are so few of us left now.
Oh my god, this line makes so much more
Will
sense.
you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our
This
sakes,
makes so much more sense that he's
fail.
saying this to a fairy.
No. But I was alone.
By this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle, necessary lies, we could live to see this day when our dearest
Damn,
wish is
Galka.
fulfilled. As he traveled alongside thee, he gained both strength and wisdom.
Courage and wisdom and eloquence and tolerance and imagination.
Reached him. He has now been saved. And so the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled
Don't
thy
lie to my
mission
fairy waifu.
What? Wait just a minute. What do you mean it ends here?
From here on, thy path is thy own. Choose thy own future for thyself, and may the fates smile on thy journey.
Whoa. Hey, random, if you're here, if I say no back there, is there a different ending? It's as if the M says the prince's will or something. Yeah, I guess that's why when I googled Kanon's name was Will. But yeah, is the other option to not pick this a different ending? If so, I want to go back and check it out.
Is it really you?
May have also just been a dialogue option being like, no, I can't think that.
How do you feel?
I know I didn't try that option. Damn it. I'm afraid to Google it in case of like bad ending and it shows me like spoiler.
I feel fine.
I feel fine, I think.
There seems to be.
Oh yeah, our voice is a little different.
He is still himself.
I reckon you get a bad ending researching window.
Also sense
Yeah, I
his
want to check it
highness
out.
within him.
Everyone? I need to tell you something. The truth is,
So let me get this straight. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and his highness joining together, but that the former was this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
The entire basis of your current life is based on a lie. Well, good luck with that, I guess, mysterious voice. I guess.
Then that's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even exist?
I
Yeah.
see. Finally, I understand the strange feeling I had since.
Hey, rich video game character.
What
Hi,
shaped
Infinity.
you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself.
Will.
A part of his consciousness.
I'm so glad I used
The
his
prince's
canonical
very
name.
heart. He was his soul given flesh. Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla. Much like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel.
Oh,
of the
our
Dios.
book.
a mass of magla with a will.
It's a divine
Forget the
relic.
dragon god. He may as well have been a dragon himself. Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else. It was no great aptitude for magic. He himself was composed of pure magla.
And all that magla took the form of an insanely high luck stat. He literally generated money and items where there were none before.
The self.
He said his elves were just by vintage mistake, yeah.
Desires. Similar to archetypes. I suppose this is the very
Hi, Bunny
essence of
Rabbit.
magic.
You mean to say that it was not merely
Oh.
pretense to claim the prince's name? He
I'm
truly
not
was
cute.
His
But hi,
Highness
Cooper.
all along.
Thanks for the resub. You joined just in time for the insane plot. We're 2 hours into this straight. Oh my god. The plot train.
If that's true,
Never ending.
this is finally
Thank
your
you.
reunion with your sworn liege. Seems like cause for rejoicing, eh? Lady Hulkenberg of the Royal Guard.
You've been doing it this whole time, Hulkenberg.
I failed to protect His Highness.
No. I am sure the strength of your devotion had a hand in saving him.
While all and sundry believed the lad had shuffled off, you alone kept the faith, milady. And in the end, that faith was rewarded.
Fate was changed.
Are you really His Royal Highness the Prince? Please, please forgive me, Your
Welcome
Highness.
back.
I failed you when you needed me most. And more, despite being a member of your royal guard, I did not recognize Your Highness at our meeting and showed you such insolence.
Actually, you've been there for me this whole time.
We have a completely different accent now.
We'd certainly never have made it this far.
This time, I will protect you, even should it cost me my very life.
No, Hulkenberg, you have to live.
Finally, we've done Grius proud. We've really done it.
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed, my lord?
You can just keep, calling me Captain.
No, Your Highness! With all respect, I must object.
This is
Hulkenberg said Nelson character, yeah.
He's the one who gets to decide what we bally call him, so we'll listen to him, eh? What?
You,
Oh,
sir,
what?
should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on bended knee. You mangled the royal runner to
Yeah, but he saved the world with it.
Well, that is. I mean, it was all dashed useful in the end, wasn't it? A bit of clemency, Your Highness.
So much for acting same as always.
So much. Everyone is so cool, except Juna. I wish I got to see Juna in her baby form more. I love all these characters so much. Even the characters we've lost.
It's beyond
Even the
belief.
enemies.
Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us, but through such extraordinary circumstances. After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes. He may as well have been a corpse.
Aww.
But all this time,
Well, not all this time, like a couple of months.
journey. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people.
Fantasy is
seeing
reality.
its truths. And without him even knowing, magic made it real. He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true
So the baby forms are, yeah, when I said like, how would Mr.
Perhaps
Fake
this is how it came to be.
now how would Mr. Fake look like?
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more than a dream, but a self-possessed force acting of its own
Aww.
volition. And now, reunited, Prince and fantasy live anew.
A journey to discover and reclaim the self, in all senses. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner.
Yeah, that just explains that.
Even having it all explained like this, it feels like nothing short of a miracle.
I can only guess that fate had a hand in it.
That's right. I remember, I heard a voice. Guide him, it said.
A voice? Whose?
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just... happened, right? I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I was convinced that we'd always been together. I thought we both received the order to save the prince, too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice guiding me.
A voice?
Come on.
Lady Gruade mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual...
Oh my god, they said the
guiding
name.
I
Did
know
you
someone
win?
was guiding me.
We lost to
I just
Luis.
don't know who.
And he killed the
A
prince.
disembodied voice.
And we are the prince.
Hang on.
That's about it.
Come to think of it, that sounds a bit familiar.
Yeah, all of you've
from-
heard it when you're woken to your archetype.
Who do you think the voice belongs to?
My mom.
idea?
It's my
I
mom.
have a faint idea, but I'm not entirely sure.
Come to think of it, this place, the light coming in.
Yeah, wait, is this the room from all the animations? From all the awakening animation?
had a vision of someone not unlike
Yeah, oh my god!
Does this mean
It's literally this room.
Perhaps someone has been at your side unseen.
Oh my god, I want to go back and rewatch them all. I remember it being in a stone room with like tree roots. I always thought it was weird. But it's always been here.
You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own two hands.
Nod.
Chief Descruide, we want to know everything. What is the truth behind your tribe, the Elder? We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism.
Yeah.
This village.
Why are elders so different than all the other races?
I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light. Please, tell us, what is the Elder Tribe?
Yeah,
To
great
know
question.
What we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar room past the door. I'll wait for you there.
I'm still expecting to fight Yes as well.
Let's go.
Let's go for the full story from Lady Grude. Okay, chat. It's been a little bit, but I want to go back and try and see if there's a bad ending. I want to go back and try and see if there's a bad ending. I accidentally skipped the choice. Did you pull off the assassination? I was destroying him in combat, and then he turned me into a human, and now the entire world hates me.
Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Louise.
Will I pick all the bad options?
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst.
It was all a mistake.
After overcoming many obstacles,
He lies dead before me.
The prince.
Oh, okay, there is a bad ending. I just skipped it. Wait, we went too far. We went too far, chat. Wait, I thought there'd be like a cutscene or something. Hold up. Hold up. Do this again. Let's do this again,
I
chat.
have been waiting. Know this. His life is not. Gallica and thee sought to take the. Though thy plan was
It was a mistake.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst find.
Lays dead before
He
me.
lies dead before me.
Thy dream. Oh, alas.
So yeah, if you pick all the bad dialogue options.
That rested upon him was no more. The banner they strove to raise fell to ruin. Unity forged among allies and promised to the people was a fleeting hope. The opportunity passed. Only Luis, the sworn enemy, remained to take the throne. And then, inevitably, the day came. The authority of the king's magic, along with the royal scepter, were passed into Luis's wanting hands. That was the day fantasy died.
Damn.
No one knows what became of the kingdom thereafter. All that is certain is that none of their names, not even those of the heroes, passed into history.
Damn.
All else vanished, untold.
I love that. If you pick all the negative options, you don't even get the choice to leave. Like in the main one, I had a choice to recognize what actually happened, or to just give up. And if you are negative, they don't even give you that option. They just like, yep, you lose. Snooze, you lose, kid. Oh, finally awake, huh? I mean, come on, sleep is great, no, but there's so much more fun you can do when you're awake. Set free flower petals, go splash in water. Super fun, right? My people.
Come off it.
Well, I'll be. Am I correct in assuming that you're the prince now? I'd heard of any elder boy joining the distant ranks and going out on missions. So seeing you took me by surprise. I think you're the prince's other half. Ah, fate is a fickle one.
Oh, it's you!
Before here lies the altar of secret history, the sanctuary which houses the true story of our people and the world. Lady Gridue waits you inside. Up, and also please refrain from making any loud noises, lest you startle the fairies. What are fairies? Like, they're not one of the races, apparently. Which is, like, but... they live with us and are keepers of the history or something. Huh? Oh, it's you, Gallica. Yeah, long time no see. I'm so glad you're safe. Long time. Has it really been so long? Oh, I suppose you're right. Wow, guess you didn't miss me much. It's been several months, you know. Several months. Oh my, Gal's keeping track of time now, is she? Huh? What do you mean? A day, a month, a year. That's people talk. What does time matter to fairy? You're almost like them. But I guess that's kind of cool. I saw Credit's good game run. It was fun. Imagine if I stopped the playthrough there. Imagine if I actually stopped the playthrough. That's so weird. I didn't realize Gallica was such a weird fairy. Oh, wow! It's Gallica! I don't know why, but I'm so happy right now. Come on, Gallica, let's play. What should we do? What should we play? I'm sorry, but I can't play right now. Another time, okay? What do you mean, can't? Are you really Gallica? Whatever, though. When you can play, I'll be around. Fairies are gay. No, they're fae.
Does this depict the Elder tribe?
Elder comes from an ancient word, meaning
Yeah.
only the old ones.
I noticed that from the start.
It was an alias given by our ancestors
Elder.
to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past.
Oh.
As for our original name, you know it well by now. We...
So what the heck are the other races then?
The human tribe. So Luis's words...
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then.
Like
We
in my
were
book.
all one people. Humankind.
A world united. But wait. The ruins on Virga Island. There's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed? Why? How?
A war. One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Or as you call it today, magic. Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes,
People always find a way to divide themselves.
they were racked by division. Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. They tried to destroy something invisible. And destroyed only themselves. And any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world. and
So they
gave
created
way to
dragons?
and their age of prosperity came to be called the world before. The people
And Bunny
who
showed
now
that
call
top and no
tribes
side.
were
Oh, the
either
top.
born
It's
of
a
artificial division for the sake of the war
Quote.
effort, or natural adaptation to survive the hellscape after.
Okay, so every race is humankind. They just evolved. Got it.
Humanity was torn apart by fear and anxiety, giving rise to the tribes as we know them.
Unbelievable. We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts. Given the choice, I know they'd rather live in a world without.
Man makes nukes get dragon instead. I mean, have you ever seen a nuke go off in person? You don't know that there's not a dragon inside of that missile.
How we all got here.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by Magla, however.
A few centuries.
Of a scant few centuries.
I mean, this game only takes place like a couple hundred years in the future. Oh boy.
Our ancestors fled the flames of war and
Okay, so elders are like pure blood. Or pure blood.
That means the prince. That is to say, I am a...
No, I have to do a different voice now.
With a bit more of an accent. That means the prince. That is to say, I, a scion of both the old world and the new.
It beggars belief. It is nothing short of astounding. But then, why do we know these monsters as humans?
By the war
Great question.
Both sides were consumed by fear. Their magical assaults escalated with each retaliation, until it was beyond all control. Our world became a hell. Rampant Magla distorts the body and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished to. Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia. Broken,
melancholia.
horrifying testaments to their own mistakes in the war of magic.
I love when my JRPG high fantasy games turn out to be post-apocalyptic.
Others live centuries of
real world. If I had a penny for every game this happened in,
even we do not know the full scope of their nature.
Honestly, that happens in almost every JRPG, but I love it.
Regardless, when the
I love it.
settled in this land, our
I'm not going to spoil any, but some of them are very obvious.
The name only meant slavering insane monsters.
Right.
Therefore, we took on an alias instead. The same one
Hi,
by which we
Ruru.
are known today. The Elder.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic. And... wait. How does the Sanctus Church fit in? All this revisionist history to spread
Yeah, I
their
guess the
magic
church
igniters.
knows. They have to know the truth to revise it.
The church to shackle the people, perhaps? Or weapons that hide magic's true potential? Am I close to the mark? In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic. Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's
That's surprising.
mistakes. The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed, but its faith was born of good intentions. They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic.
Started as a good idea, and it got corrupted.
Our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history was obscured, and the Elder.
Now we're the lowest of the
I
low.
had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked, his motives concealed.
Damn.
With all that said, you have now reclaimed your true form. The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies.
Yeah.
In mind, as
The
you
power
are
of
now,
friendship.
you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals, yet with mutual respect. and
Yay!
cooperation.
The sovereign's power. Thou
Hi,
came to
Mom.
be,
Now that we know that you're our
entrusted with the
mom.
will of the people.
The
To
queen.
bear their hopes is to be their rock in the storm, and to face anxiety in their names.
Both my parents are dead, but they're both still magically kind of alive. Oh, are we waking to our true potential?
Yet, anxiety itself
Makes not even class says that they get that, but they never explain what that is.
Or desperately cast away. It begins with a simple thing, acknowledging its existence.
I have social anxiety.
Accept thy weakness,
I recognize it.
walk forward alongside it, and thou wilt grow strong and true in its company.
There is weakness in people, I'm sure, but I'm sure there are many who would say that helping anyone in need is nothing but a fantasy.
And besides,
But
No, I have to remember the accent now.
But realistic or not, I refuse to accept Luis's method as the alternative. The weak and those who dissent don't deserve to die out, as though that's the natural order.
Oh. Yo, what is this? The king? The knight? I'm the prince?
My determination to challenge the unknown has awakened the heroic embodiments of the prince.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. No one understands me right away. I accept that. There will still be meaning in showing them my conviction in the fight to come. That is my mission.
That's it. I've made up my mind.
I love you, Gallica.
No matter what.
Where's this coming from?
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing told me my duties
Great, you made
were
the United
over.
Nations all over
What am I
again?
gonna do?
Dude, we're already a country. We're not divided. Like, the entire land is already under one leader.
No. I'm going to face Luis with you.
You know?
Even if it is scary.
Even you've got to cope
Oh,
with anxiety,
I love you,
I realized
Gallica.
something in our travels. Anxiety can lead people astray. But overcoming it makes a person stronger. There's always anxiety in the unknown.
Aww.
I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand. That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with their anxiety. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you, because I want to be.
I'll be counting on you as always.
Same here. Stick close to me,
Aww. This is so sweet.
Well, we're past the worst of it. But the problem remains. Luis's dark magic. We've seen it turn.
Yeah, what is up with that? He's corrupting us.
No doubt he can do it
The
again.
melancholinization.
Turning sane mortals into the fearsome human
Yeah,
monsters.
that word.
In other words, a destabilizing magic, turning a person's magla into a snarl beyond control. This man named Luis. He may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
Huh?
What do you wish to know?
Everything. I will say where am I washing on? Oof.
Who exactly is
Take a nap.
Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from this village. His knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts. They're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with.
Oh,
however
yeah?
prodigious. As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius, a family of doctors.
I heard their name
I
before.
believe. In an
Sounds
effort to
familiar.
better heal the ills of the people, they had studied spells much like the ones he now exploits. The details are long since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, that may be the reason for his vast knowledge.
Wait. What about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw. Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that can be cast quickly.
Even if it was possible.
He is a
I don't know
prodigy,
what it would
though.
accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about. Who knows what he's thinking?
What do you wish to know?
Tell me.
What is this forbidden spell?
The essence of
Give me
magic
all the
is in
dates.
control
The
of
rundown.
However, just as its chaos may be calmed, it can also be deliberately pushed out of control. That was what you saw. He whipped your innate magic to a frenzy, and you were lost to melancholia. Just as the humans of the ancient war once were. In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety, suffer, and thus, the power of magic is born.
Pardon me.
Wait, the power of magic.
You mean to
Huh?
say anxiety?
Yeah,
is a
that's
source
what
of
I
magic?
was wondering about.
Magla is a substance born of the heart, generated when one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. That is what
So we rip out the heart and face our fear.
virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power to overcome it. Magic is a natural process.
Whoa, we don't even need to shoot ourselves in the head this time.
Irreducible fuel. But in turn,
Sick.
those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more and more magla from their hearts.
Until it overwhelms
Without the
them.
willpower to face your fear, the magla overflows. Uncontrollable by magic,
Aww.
it can give rise to strange and terrible happenings as it manifests, with the world embroiled in chaos. These outbursts of swollen magic may be happening all across our kingdom.
'Tis the answer to everything. The melancholia crystals, the beasts driven feral. The very land is erupting at the weight of its people's fears.
Hold on. If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then anyone might be next. He said he became a monster because he's elder, but that wasn't the complete story. If what you say is true...
So the way he blew up your villagers, wow, was just by scaring people till someone
Are ultimately
turned human.
descendants of humankind. If Luis so chooses, he could turn anyone into a human monster. Yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, even this transformation may be defied and overcome.
But if he would
We can
turn
overcome
people
it?
into humans, if in the unlikely event that happens,
If there is any motive for such cruelty, it can only be hatred.
If his family was killed by
From this
the
village,
church,
then their fire would have cost
we've
them
gotten revenge on them.
Such
Why is he
unjust
after everyone
tragedy
else?
could easily beget a thirst for revenge, even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible instead of uplifting it. Indeed, it seems the opposite of an archetype. A truly dark power.
Who goes there?
Isn't the opposite of an
Sir,
archetype just a
please.
negative
That's
archetype?
him, the malformed assassin who struck at the prince. He's bound for the woods.
After him!
We can't give Eurus's run. Wait, but I want to read a bit more. Milady Crude. An intruder came here to claim the prince's life. As it stands, his mission remains unfulfilled. In other words, the assassin hasn't fled. You should assume he lies in wait, biding his time for another opportunity to come at you. Eugene. Erebus. One people. So those are the races then. Living in harmony. Wait. That looks just like the guy who we started the mission with. And that looks like more. A wise-looking youth and a beautiful woman face each other in a familiar farce. Could this depict the sanctum? Upon closer examination, the woman's elder. The art appears to be a blessing of a union between the two figures. I wonder when this scene is supposed to have taken place. The artwork is titled Union. I'm fairly certain that... I'm fairly certain that's more. What
now?
So can I change my class now? I am the prince. What's the prince weak to? No weakness. I am without weakness. I am almighty. My stats are kind of mid. Okay. Off we go. Russell, is everyone safe?
We are. We've had no casualties, however. We were swept aside like pebbles, unworthy of even a glance. I could do nothing but watch. I was powerless against him.
No.
There was little that could have been done. Responsible as they were for the downfall of the resistance. Any move we may have made would have resulted in needless sacrifices. I believe the intruder sensed the power of the prince's awakening and came to investigate. I don't know why he would run away, but surely he has a plan. Tread carefully, please.
Princes are kind of mid.
Ready?
We need to hurry after you attack. Ready? Are they kind of mid? I mean, I think Will was pretty cool of a guy.
Ready?
I think he's pretty cool. G'day.
Zorba.
You killed some of my friends. Not that I remember them, but you killed
I
them.
killed the prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was, his aura felt awfully similar to yours.
Or
So I decided to bide my
no.
time a while and listen. And it's a good thing I did. There really is something stranger going on. Who are you? Are you the prince or not? Whatever your answer, I must report back to Lord Luis.
Do you have any idea what Luis is really scheming? If he becomes king, everyone in this country is doomed.
If that is what Lord Luis so desires, then I shall see it done.
It's almost impressive how blind your faith in him is.
I suppose it's just easier to follow instead of thinking for himself. He's forgotten anything he really
Damn,
was.
Bez. Go off, Bez. Go off.
The crown is too heavy a burden for your reedy frame. Lord
And that's why I make friends to help me carry
will
it.
save the worthy. And you are nothing but a powerless imposter, only fit to be sacrificed.
He is no imposter, fiend. His Highness has finally taken his first steps on the road to victory.
That's me.
Here, at his journey's end, after enduring these countless hardships, he has become a true successor, a true ruler. Because he knows the people's suffering firsthand.
Yes.
Well, imposter or not, it's all the same if he's a corpse. And so I shall return the prince and his dying legacy to the underworld.
Whoa. That's a human.
I wondered why you ran away, but it was all to lure us straight to this monster.
Isn't that the first human we fought? Looks very familiar to it.
We've come too far to be stopped by something like him.
Alright, no, the first one we fought is the only name. This real one. Big one. Okay. The power of your newly formed archetype prince surges forth.
This guy shows up again just when we've unlocked some new power. Kind of feels like
I was thinking it was the first one. Yeah. What's a human? Humans are... I can actually answer this now. Humans are an ancient race, aka real world humans, who were taken over by magic and turned into monsters. The remaining humans evolved away from being humans into different races, or they changed their name to elders, so now only the monstrous humans are called humans. But technically we're all humans, just not corrupted into that form.
Okay, time for a new fight. Stay on your toes.
Prince archetype unlocked. Prince and archetype exclusive to the pro tag. Now change as you wish. It can act as support for all synthesis skills. Yo. It has unique traits not found on any other archetypes, but none of its skills can be transferred.
All right, let's take it down and then get after Zorba.
Maybe not. Let's work together.
Extreme. Extreme. Deal severe almighty damage to one enemy. Increases damage to human type enemies. Whoa! Let's do this. That's what I said. Holy explosion.
Let us clean. Now we strike.
Let us clean up.
I must be sure.
Okay, I can steal from you.
I'll take this.
Oop.
Sorry.
Well, Leo's ripe apple.
There's no one here fights alone.
I don't care who we're fighting, chat. We're getting our treasure.
This might sting.
Oop. Spin slash. He got a critical. One beat. I'm glad we lowered his attack. The frig. Oh my gosh. Controller. You're embarrassing me in front of my friends.
Let's do this.
Bum 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 ba da da dum bum
Let my
bum.
power support you.
Ba 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 bum.
For anything. I knew you'd help.
My thanks.
That helped.
Is this overkill? Definitely.
Let's set it up.
Let's do this again. And it should be even stronger this time. No kill like overkill. Oh, right, you eat apples and heal, don't you? Okay, I don't know if we have this power. It would be sick if we were able to remove their anxiety. This is what you did last time! If Gal could knock the apples down, apples keep the foe from healing.
Alright, leave it to me.
I love that Gallic is helping in combat again. I've been waiting the whole game for her to do this.
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
That's what she did last time.
This I'll use what I must.
Ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum.
Must forward. Oh, power of
Move forward.
I feel like I can't instant to kill you, so... Rancor.
Watch me.
Yeah, keep his stats down.
I shall rule the battle. Go for it.
And over to you, my lord. Oh, 1800. Hey, sick dodge. I should probably heal soon.
Ninja. Some darker arts.
Oh.
This is just what I need. Watch me.
Watch me. Watch me. Pass.
I shall fight. Let's get on with it. It's up to you now.
You got this.
This should help. That helped.
Quite a boon.
Thank you.
This should help. That helped.
Let's work
I love.
Not this.
Shoot.
By this power.
Wow. Shoot, you know what? Sure, heal the party. Heal the party.
Thanks.
I owe you.
Spin slash. Beautiful mess.
I'll use what I must.
I don't think it's worth debuffing. Bum. Oh, this guy has 3 parts I can hit. Oops. I didn't notice that.
I shall rule the battlefield. Closing the distance.
Sure, I guess with that in mind, I'll hit all 3. Oh, the critical as well? You shouldn't have. Stream physical wind to all of them.
I'm counting on you. Wind.
Wind. Oh, weak to wind as well. Even better.
Now we strike.
Do you have any AoE?
Hellfire!
Hellfire!
Do not relent.
Soul Scream. Gained 4 icons.
Quick, knock them off again. Regenerated the head wings. Here comes another round of wind attacks.
Oh.
Normal. We'd only just taken them out.
No! I didn't debuff him because he was so close. At least that's only 1,000.
Beautiful dodge, Heisman. Persona Master.
Oh my god, there's even more to hit now.
They sure don't give up easy.
I can't afford to hold. I call upon royal.
You got this. Go!
Right on target.
Sick move, Stroll. Great work. And hi, Yoshi. I don't know if I said hi. Oh, hi. Wind God's Gale.
Good. Tis done.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Even our portrait's changed. 2 points.
Nice.
Great.
I feel stronger already.
I continue to grow.
Great job, team. You all deserve these level ups. Especially because I don't think we got XP for fighting. Fighting Luis, who I wasted a really good item on, which I'm kind of mad about. But whatever.
The bastard got away.
I say, you chaps boggle the mind. It's no mean feat to fight on even
We
footing
fought
with-
loads of them.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full strength.
It's good to see you're safe.
Thanks, Grandma.
We've certainly taken these powers a long way. Maybe we thought ourselves invincible, but don't worry. At long last, the prince is safe. In a manner of speaking. Everything's going according to plan.
Still, what's our next move? The people think you a monster. Will not find any public backing like this.
Alces once said that His Highness the Prince
If we could find some way to make ourselves immune to his
and elder both,
his
heir to the legacies
magic.
of heaven and earth. He is water and fire in condemned conflux. When the day comes,
I think that's the
His
important
Highness
thing.
may be revered as the good ruler he can be. Then the world will truly be free of prejudice. And that, he said, is why we fight.
In his own words, huh? We have to fight for what he believed in. All the more reason we can't turn from this.
Right.
Years of prejudice won't go away overnight. Nothing could accomplish that, but we don't believe things can change. They never will.
Come what may, my life is a shield raised in your highness's name. Are you prepared to fight Luis?
We already got the bad ending. It's only good endings from here.
We fight him together.
Hi, T-Dub.
Yes, by our efforts, we will stop Luis's reign.
If he ends up king, he'll be sending all traitors to the gallows. Not just us, but any innocent folks he doesn't find use for.
We've lost too many lives along this journey. If Luis has the way with the world, such partings would become all too common. We have to stop him.
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat
Yeah, basically.
Looking forward to the victory song.
Oh, we've got bigger things to worry about now.
Aww.
I can't wait to sing.
How many mind-blowing twists have we had today? A lot.
I'm still amazed.
A lot.
You really do look just like your mother. Truly, you are a child of fate.
I wish I could tell you that I can hear my mom.
She loved your father, and you with all her heart.
But
The
for
injustice
some reason we refuse to tell everyone that.
is not your fault. But listen well.
What the heck is Moore's role in all this, though? He has to be a human. Like a...
Your ambitions.
from the old days.
After all, an old crone like me can't
He
take
must
care
be.
of you forever.
Like this person's hat. Yeah, how's it floating there?
Calm your hardest challenges. You'll have to face them yourself. The world's fate is in your hands. Please, put an end to the tragedies of humankind's failures.
Thank you. And for everything.
Our final battle lies ahead. We cannot lose. Yet, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the gauntlet runner for today, and advance to the royal capital tomorrow.
We're just going back?
It's a bit strange, isn't it? I was convinced we'd been together for a long time.
Same. You guys were the inseparable duo.
The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory. But my journey with you and the memories we've made, those are all real.
I feel like it makes sense though. Like, at the start of the game, did she know the book we were reading? I feel like she asked us to read it to her. Like, obviously she wouldn't know it if we'd only been together for like a week.
Well,
I don't really know
I'm
it.
repeating myself. But I'm glad we're working together.
Stay beside me forever.
Wow. When you put it like that,
Aww.
you're gonna make me blush.
Yeah.
Having overcome our trial, I can sense newfound conviction from Gallica as both an ally and a friend.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. She who
The
still
plot-driven
keeps the
bond
virtues of the
has
mage.
to be in every game.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Thanks, Mom. Renke Gallica.
Path to tomorrow in front of us, and I'm gonna lead the way.
The party can now study the Elemental Master and Warlock. During squad battles, you may gain extra turn icons. Okay, that is insane. Also, I just noticed, chat, the prince icon is on our head. It's our crown. That's actually sick. I love that. Now study the Elemental Master in the Academia. Try someone new paths await you. Now study the Warlock.
When things get tough, remember this magic. The music.
She's playing music for us again.
This is the magic of music the Gallica cast for me once. Now that I think about it, it may have helped me in ways I didn't realize.
By the way, the chiefess told me something about your novel. Apparently your parents gave you that book when you were still just a kid. I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from reading it. What they hoped for you.
I love that the music is
I
literally,
suppose you'll have to find out for yourself.
it's the first magic and she just puts it in our head.
This book is the legacy of my parents, the late King of Uchronia and the Queen of the Elden Sanctum. Perhaps the utopia depicted in this world wasn't a mere fantasy, but ideas of the old world passed down in the Sanctum.
The part we're reading today is the last chapter.
The last chapter?
It's about the ruler of this ideal world. Let's read it together. The last chapter is about the ruler of a utopia. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will.
I feel like a utopia doesn't
To maintain justice
have
in
a
this
single
world,
ruler.
There are innumerable obstacles to overcome, yet, as long as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow.
I guess in
And
this
utopia
situation they
is not
do.
the creation of a single mind or a single power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical. There's a little more.
Yeah?
However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right. What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions.
And then they went to war.
Then, true utopia has never been achieved. This so-called utopia depicted within the novel was based on the old world, but it fell into ruin and was destroyed by war. So if this book traces the trajectory of the old world, are these truly the ideals we're striving for? Seems rather the opposite.
So even the author of this book struggled with these questions. And if you become king, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face yourself.
I'm glad that this game recognizes that it doesn't actually know what makes utopia. I feel like that's one criticism a lot of people have with this, where they're like, oh haha, a world with X. Yeah, we have that and it doesn't work that way. But even the books, like, at the end. Yeah.
Lady Cruaday mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village, but little by little, the pains of reality crushed his hope.
Aww.
And he even lost his son.
So that's what happened.
In the end, his will was broken. He didn't lift a finger to stop the church's rise to power. With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luis. His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them. Unshakable, even. But we can't lose him.
Agreed.
For the sake of everyone who has believed in us.
Agreed.
Even if I would win the throne, there's no guarantee my idealistic vision of the world could ever become a reality. And yet, what choice is there but to believe in them and fight on? The alternative is to accept that nothing will change.
You've got the power to change the world. And the one who gave it to you was, well, yourself. And that's what I'm going to help you with. That's my mission. My real mission.
Thanks, Gallica.
And I'm going to see it through.
Couldn't do it without you.
After discussing the novel and our ideals with Gallica, I closed my eyes.
Hi, Moa. Funny running into you here.
Academia. Seems I've been summoned by Moore in a dream.
I saw what happened. So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your destiny.
Sure have.
There is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being
Yo,
used,
really?
even in ancient times.
Yay.
An archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of true sovereignty. Indeed, a power of legend.
One of a
I
kind.
once said that to be elder was your inescapable fate. However, it seems the truth was more complex than that.
Seems it was.
Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety. And archetypes are its essence. They are manifestations of a resolve capable of heroic virtue.
That makes a lot of sense.
What do you think is the foremost, most inescapable fate a person must bear?
The foremost fate? Not really sure, but for me to be me, and for you to be you? Or something like that.
Indeed. It is birth.
No,
that is
there.
inescapable. You cannot choose who you are born to. And once your familial place is determined, that
yeah,
fate
sure.
cannot be changed. Yet by some strange tangle of destiny, you were given a choice that the very act of existence denies most people.
Yeah.
By your own will, you were born again as a prince. Do you understand? You stand on the threshold of truly becoming a ruler, not as an unearned title of bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. You have taken control of your life. You are ready to rule your very self. That is what it truly means to be a hero. And it is the crux of the power that is awakened within.
I'm a hero, chat. I'm a hero.
What glorious coincidence indeed, that I, as a scholar of archetypes, might cross paths with and witness such a remarkably fated boy.
Coincidence, you say?
Bespeaks.
Indeed, 'tis his hand
Yeah.
that bear our
Yeah,
fate.
great. It wasn't a coincidence. Who the hell are you? I swear you were in the mural. Union.
I know that I know this voice. Had I forgotten it all this time? Yes. I swear I've heard it before. And
Oh my god, Moore's getting his
let it slip
awakening.
from my mind. Who are you? You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak. Who are you? Why have you awakened this boy to his power?
If it is answers you seek, then go and
Yeah.
claim them.
Could you be?
As for you, I bid thee awaken. Move onward to thy final ordeal.
Blah 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 blah
Take thy
blah
place at
blah.
the final proving of the ascension of kings.
My consciousness faded away, and I was sent back to my sleep. I'm reminded that Moore was the author of that fantasy novel. Has Moore visited the ancient Alden Sanctum?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's updated! The artwork! And now shows...
Okay.
Oh my god, I love the new art.
Are just about set. Now that this is actually happening.
Are we actually just refining it? I thought for sure there'd be some, like, some downtime, some... I don't know, I want to hang out with like Bonds more.
All this royalty? It always felt they lived in a
Also,
different
there's
world
still
to
something I
us.
want more.
Never figured I'd be walking
I assumed he'd be the final boss. But now I wonder if he's gonna, like, I don't know, lead us to the final boss?
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission. Any final words you want to say?
I have like 30 days to go make all my friends.
What do I say?
Wow. I feel so motivated.
Yet if he suddenly spoke with the eloquence of a philosopher king, 'twould bemuse more than it would spur.
You can take it at your own pace. We're all getting used to it gradually.
About the new stuff you've felt and learned since becoming the prince. Can I ask you one more thing?
You can ask me anything you
Why is
want.
it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
I do love money, but no.
I want to protect this country and its people.
'Tis the answer I hoped for. As your knight, I will ever serve you with all my soul and ability.
Thanks, Hulkenberg.
I guess this means we're ready as we're gonna be.
Okay, we're going straight back. We've yet to return to here though. Like, looking at the map logically, guys. Ignoring whatever the hell's going on with this. We still haven't explored up here. Or over here. But like, now that we can fly so far, maybe that's just not even a thing.
Let's move.
Obviously don't tell me. Yeah, let's get back to the Grand Trad. We'll stop Luis this time for sure.
You see?
I doubt Olden Grand Trad will give us a warm reception. Still, should we choose not to fight, then Luis's victims only pile higher.
Easy to say will help anyone, but doing it's a whole nother thing. All the more reason we gotta prove we're serious by putting our lives on the line. We'll lead by example. It won't be the first time we've crawled our way up from the bottom.
It's fighting time.
After having made so many sacrifices, the group has gained new powers. and
Including you, Moa. Including you.
Luis already has one hand on the throne. Even so,
Blah blah blah.
ever forward,
Blah 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 blah.
by battle
Blah 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 blah.
is far from over.
You're not gonna do that.
That Elden boy is nowhere to be found.
You're not gonna go where that thing was on the map. I wish we could. That human tentacle monster.
Speaking of which, I don't see the general.
the voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. He was ultimately forced out of his position. Why is this happening? Even if the Sanctus Church's favor has collapsed, why is it that Luis alone is reaping the benefits?
The public mind is
Guys deserve to die. Guys are so
It's
evil.
too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide. We've certainly relied on that ourselves.
It's always easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself. Now that we are out of ideas, what can we do?
Can you imagine?
Admit your religion's a sham.
Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Is this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Yo, Bellin.
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd drop in for a word since I was in the area.
To support me.
One way to survive.
Bellin the Giga Chad. He's giving us allies in our time of doubt. What do you get from this book? I still don't know what.
Well then, let us depart.
What do you see from this book?
We've encountered an unexpected snag. I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death, yet it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse. It seems the prince is now resurrected.
Resurrected?
Yes, and what's
Yeah.
more, the boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently and then returning to his corporeal body.
I see.
Yup.
So his ideal form was spun from Magla. Whatever the case, this means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end.
Your
My
nemesis.
nemesis awaits.
Why?
Lord Luis, what is it about that bastard
Yeah.
that fascinates you? Yeah, I won't let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power. I will show Lord Luis I am worthy of his gaze.
We'll soon be arriving above the royal capital.
Excellent.
The old lady, grandma, still didn't tell me anything about Luis's past.
Are you certain?
Not
We'll
really.
be heading directly to His Majesty, the former king, and
Rest assured, that old fool is powerless to stop me now. Proceed.
Understood.
Let the final banquet begin.
The final banquet. Ba 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 ba. Ba da da ba ba.
Come on, any takers? Any bets for the other candidates? Remember, if Luis loses, a silver coin.
Who would bid against Luis at this time?
What are you trying to say? You think Count Luis is going to lose?
Oh no, of course not. I'm just saying.
Of course
I'll
not.
call that bet. All in on His Highness the Prince.
Hey, that's Medellin.
a Sanctus bigwig gambling away his tides. This really is the end of the world. Didn't know his esteemed princeliness had any supporters left.
I mean, he's not really the prince, is he? Was actually a monster in disguise all along. Haven't you heard the news? The times we live in, I tell you.
Must be tough, being an easy mark. It didn't take much for you to buy everything Luis was
Oh my god, he's actually swinging the favor.
said, behold. Remember? You don't think there's any chance Luis orchestrated the entire thing?
Oi, churchman. You saying Count Luis lied to us? You think he cast some big illusion?
An illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more dangerous than that? Always struck me as odd. We all know Luis.
Oh my
mighty
god.
human slayer, but
He's
how does
not
he keep
wrong.
Finding the things
Bellin is
one
such a Giga
after
Chad.
another. Seems a bit convenient, if you ask me. Like he knows in advance where these monsters will appear to cause havoc.
Easy to nitpick and gripe about him, isn't it, churchman? Maybe someone needs to
Oh my gosh, I love you, Bellin.
All right. Let's keep things civil, eh?
No sense becoming a monster yourself.
Oi! What's all this fuss about? Damn it! When Count Luis is king, you'll all be the first at the gallows. You'll die just like Forden.
Well, they're probably just as anxious as the rest of us. All that yelling and thrashing helps fight
Also,
them off.
Ballad, I'm sorry, but I don't think this guy can return your investment.
Near the capital, after all.
It's more than that.
I doubt he has enough money for this
Society
bet.
have resented the upper class for ages now, but this might be the spark that lights the kindling. Luis's respect for power is certainly cruel, but it's fair to an extent. Those of us pushing the status quo have always struggled to understand the appeal.
Even then,
Yeah.
everyone's on edge. They'll jump at any excuse to argue and snarl at each other.
But anxiety's gonna turn them human.
Not normal, I say.
I
Right,
think.
fanaticism and doom go hand in hand. If we don't find some common ground soon, it'll collapse beneath us. Luis left saying that he'd be waiting at the royal capital. Only one place he could be. All eyes are on his skyride
Oh, yeah?
as it rises to the flying palace. What are we about to see?
I reckon he's gonna make this place crash down into Grand Trade. Now cause anxiety.
Royal Palace. It's been a while.
Oh shoot! We've never seen the inside before.
Stubborn and deathless. This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured. The country knows no war only because our very core is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. It cannot be defied from within.
He wants to destroy the system.
Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. The country needs change, and I will provide it.
Thou impertinent faithful.
Whoa!
No shame.
Hey, Dad.
Day of judgment.
Do you presume yourself a god? Is that why you wrought your face in stone and took it to the heavens? You're nothing. Just an ordinary, broken old man.
Whoa. He's
How wouldst thou wield
quite
the
alive.
king's magic? To what end?
To purify all that your kind have left to rot. You threw away your ideals, but I will never make that mistake.
Only the people's chosen may take the throne. The royal scepter and its resting place remain beyond you.
This royal scepter, the royal magic. Did you think that only generations of kings were aware of their secrets?
Secrets, you
Why
say?
someone can manipulate world-changing power by use of only a single scepter. Why only those supported by the people can use it. Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic
Is that this entire world is made of magic, and it's only people believing that the world exists, that it exists. That's what I think.
In other words, if I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to
They
change
literally,
the world
they literally
itself.
stole the plot from Genshin Impact.
How?
How? Backstory time.
Thou art elder.
Okay, that is the one thing that never made sense to me. That is the one thing that never made sense to me. If he came from our village, like, I don't know why he would have been... had the horns.
You were not always blind to this country's rot. When you visited our sanctum, I saw and knew the passion in your heart. And yet, what happened to our village? What happened to this
So
country?
he's mad at the king. Damn, king, you really brought this upon us.
You cannot stop me any longer. Nor can anyone else. Save one lone possibility.
Oh my god, so dramatic looking.
Snatching victory from the maw of catastrophe, the party descends again on the royal capital, Grand Trad. But they are greeted only by ominous skies. Their return hardly counts as a triumph, considering how they departed. Anticipating conflict, the Gauntlet Runner comes to a quiet stop.
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
Isn't that... Oi! That monster boy's come back! Ah, that's why the sky's grown so hellish.
Oh my god.
The half-dead bastard returns with his head held high.
A more aggressive welcome than I expected. Would any introductions help them to understand?
It's useless. Words are cheap. Still, we should walk with pride instead of trying to keep our heads down.
True enough.
His Royal Highness, the Prince, returns! Luis distorted his form through strange and terrible magics, but the curse is now
I love how
dispelled.
Stroll's literally a hype man.
Has been restored.
Oi, if that's really His Highness, then tell us why in His Majesty in the sky stop all this bloodshed?
Cause he's an imposter, just like Count Louis said.
Hi, Seth.
Fool us again, beast.
Hey, Ginalda.
Calm down. At least listen.
And you. Never thought I'd see one of the Magnus
Whoa.
standing against Count Luis, even the thick one.
Whoa, you leave him out of this.
And you spit on him. Scum. Only thing traitors deserve is a tight rope and a stiff beam. And you want to support the prince.
Lady Juna, I can't believe this. I admired you. Why would you risk dying alongside...
With the water merchant.
I don't intend on dying with anyone. Besides, I'm still me, whoever I'm standing with.
Hey, you chief. Weren't you the wretch who got kicked out of the knighthood?
Oh
Now
my
you're with
god.
this pack of throne chasers. Shame. Shame. Mustari girl. You ungrateful pagan. Count Luis brought down the Sanctus Church for you.
Bruh. Leave my friends out of this.
They're all traitors, I say.
What is all this? The truth of the prince hardly matters to them. Every one of them's only concerned with their own emotions and nothing else.
We'll have your heads on pikes soon enough. Leave! Get out of our royal capital!
No!
Monsters, we can deal with them ourselves. How about it?
This is bad. They really are out for our blood. Has everyone gone insane?
Oi, over here.
Belen!
Don't bother with them. No talking this one out. You need to run now.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, Fever. Saying any bad words about you, Belen.
We weren't away from the city that long. What happened? Why are all the people so bloodthirsty?
Surely it's
now?
not the magic.
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes still lingers in their minds. After all, a monster entered into their society disguised as a person.
No, that's not...
I know, it's not true. But truth and how it
Yeah.
appears to the citizens are different beasts. Moreover, humans have been sighted closer than ever before. The royal capital's populace is unused to danger, so they've become suspicious of each other. How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise?
Oh
Are
my
questions on
god.
the tip of every tongue. Ever since Forden's death, Luis has everyone on a knife edge. He's erratic, and nobody knows how he'll react to those who defy him if push comes to shove.
So, at the core of it, people are scared witless, and they cling to Luis as a savior, rather than the devil he is.
Yoicks.
You well know that Luis cares not one whit about social status, especially as a token of birthright. No amount of wealth or standing can buy his protection. So even those who may have opposed him at first now counsel that condemning him would be imprudent, as it puts their safety at risk.
Then we're stuffed. He won't save
He's
anyone.
literally a
Well, yeah,
dictator.
He can create humans, by the way.
Oh, that's all true then. I have my suspicions, but it's still a bit of a jolt. This all said, in my humble opinion, What we're seeing in the people now has been in the works for some time.
You think?
Now, has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair contest? The Sanctus Church bent it to its whim, and I abetted that.
Oh my god,
To my
Belen, you're...
shame, before I met you people, I didn't have much to me but anger and quips. I'd rant and snipe and have my cynical little...
I was not
and I'd
expecting
only
Belen to
looked
get this much
others
character
for
development.
change. Now maybe that outlook's our real enemy.
You are a
Fanaticism,
hero, sir.
like I had. Even if there's no malice to it, it's a dangerous thing. Hard to think clear when your mind's a muddy stream.
We've been told Magla is born from people's anxiety.
Yeah, the Magdalene is literally red.
Kind of ironic. But we have to do something about it. If we don't, they'll never listen. We'll only ever be seen as an enemy.
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in but you lot. Let's head there for now.
Thanks, Belen. Hopefully no one tries to assassinate us on the way over. A lot of assassination attempts happen. We've tried it multiple times. Nearest is heading back to the Golem Runner. Seems like the city's calmed down, at least a little bit. They'd have a hard time breaking our Golem Runner, but we still shouldn't chance it. We should make our way to the Hush Honey Bee. Everyone else has already gone ahead. Oh! Yeah, this place looks, They have a new executioner.
Absurd, what can I even do? One guard going all back right yet. Right, Your Highness? Prince? That's we are, aren't you? You're responsible for this too. It's not me that should be having those blasted gallows. You should be putting this country back to its right senses. You hear me?
Now's the age of power. It's time for the ashes to serve up a reckoning. This dead man's only the beginning.
Oh, yeah, there's a dead guy.
Those gods and nobles. Oh, and the most rightfully ours. The very existence of sin drag every last one of them here, I say.
Yeah, kill the nobles. Too late to help these victims.
Even with the city in such a state, this man refuses to budge. I feel like I've seen him more than two. What a mess. To be honest, I half understand how he feels. Sounds like complete chaos sometimes. Even I want to give up on everything.
It's not his fault. He has apathy syndrome.
Don't say shite, this ass.
Every bloke on the block's gone crazy. Is it Luis's fault or is it yours? No, it doesn't matter. People are throwing each other in the eye. I'm tired of rubbish, a lot of them. Fighting and see it's poor enough as it is. Stealing from each other, what's the point?
Oh, this... I feel like I remember this being this many people on the street. You look pretty chill. Hi, Fury. Hey, you. Are you the one destroying? I knew it. You are. You're famous then. How crazy was I now, Mr. Famous Person? From where's it to what? Everything's gone weird. Really, even just flying around out there makes you feel gross and sick. This place feels better. So, Mr. Famous, can you smell this awful sky? Yep, I'm decided. I'm gonna leave this problem to you people folk, but I think I'll stay put for a while. I'll watch over you from here, okay? Good to see that even when the world's going to hot garbage, the Furies are still just super nonchalant. I love this place. We even have our... Look, we're literally on that sign.
Let's move.
We've cleared everyone out. Let us hurry inside.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Maria!
Everyone, I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Since you left, Luisa's following has only grown.
Have you changed?
Only by hearing eye
You're the same
color.
person, aren't you?
Tis quite a story.
And my voice a little bit.
It deserves explaining.
Sound more proper now.
I only hope you can believe us.
I'm actually the prince. I merged back with my old body.
Alright, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. I had thought all this business with declaring yourself the prince was a well-meaning bluff. But under the deception, you were, in fact, the actual prince.
Yeah.
Is that right?
So if you let me adopt Maria,
I mean,
then she will be a
how do you get the
princess.
whole country to believe
Please.
your story? Is that even possible?
Frankly, I doubt it. We've just seen firsthand how far we'll get trying to talk the people down.
Then what will you do? If this goes on.
But you're still you, yes?
Yeah.
You came to help everyone, just like you helped me before.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, that's right. It'll all turn out fine.
Good.
I see. So, even if no one believes you,
I would have destroyed him in the last fight. I'm just putting that out there.
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on deaf ears.
Hard luck,
If
to be
we
honest,
kill
but
him, they can't support
not
him.
much room left for civil debate now that Luis is openly advocating killing his opposition. Well, that ship sailed when the king's magic faded. Anyway, if there is a key to turning the tide, first place I'd look is the
Yeah, and what? You say it was like maybe 30 days, yeah? 30
You
days?
saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now, but I don't think it's as simple as fearing Luis. I've been keeping an eye on the royal capital while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. Frankly, the change in public sentiment was too sudden.
You think he's using magic? And you think it'll take 30 days to complete his ritual, yeah?
If I had to guess what's causing it,
You're implying it's Luis's doing. All the eeriness in the sky. Is that because
He's mind controlling them.
The change in citizens is certainly odd. If something really is forcing it, that means we might still have a chance to fix it.
What Luis is doing in the royal capital, whether or not he truly desires a world overrun by humans, we don't know his mind until we confront him.
On the other hand, it may well be bait for a trap.
That as well.
Trap or not, we have no other choice.
Yeah.
then it's settled. Head to the royal palace and put a stop to whatever Luis.
Yeah.
With that Skyrunner, you're the only ones who can, and we'll fight in the ways we can too. We'll make sure
Thanks,
the whole kingdom
Bellin.
hears that the real prince is back.
I wish
after
we
all
could
the
forge a
strife
bond,
he's
but
been through.
Indeed.
you won't handshake
can make
me.
things better.
We could have had a bond. You just have to handshake me, man.
Hopes and dreams. Maria's been terribly patient, waiting for you
Aw.
and believing in you.
Thank you for believing in me, Maria.
Right.
Hey, Mr. Waciel.
If Luis is behind all these disturbances, then stopping him will only help us in the approval ratings. If we can restore civility and rational thought, it will pave the way to defeating Luis. We must press on with faith in that.
I'll always believe in you. We'll all do our best, so you can be a good king.
Thank you.
If we win, I suppose you really will be king.
We're counting on you, oh king.
'Tis too late today for a grand charge, I fear. Let us take a night's rest.
We have to tomorrow.
We make for the castle.
We have to.
What to pick?
And what a posture check. So different from when you were lost in Grand Trad. Everyone's staring at you with such disdain in their eyes. We must remember you've still got people on your side, Will. Let's just do what we can.
Everyone's filled with so much anxiety. Now they don't know what to do. Public sentiments are very volatile at times like this. There is still a way to win. There's something foul in the Grand Trad. Everyone seems so anxious. Those who oppose us do so with fervor, but there are also those who believe in us. We must press on.
Oh, it's Mister.
No matter what happens, you're still you to me, mister. I'm gonna keep cheering you on forever.
Let's rest.
We've said enough. Let's head to bed for the night. No matter what I say, the people of Grand Trad are going to look down on you. It's times like this where your actions speak louder than words. When they see you stand up to Luis, it'll be plain who's in the right.
You.
Who would have believed that Your Highness, the actual prince, I apologize for the less than royal accommodations, but try to have a good rest regardless. Hello, random fairy. I don't really want to be around the people outside because they're so weird lately. People in here feel warm and nice, so I wonder why. It's like there's this optimism in here. And it's gotten stronger since you came in, actually. I can feel people's hearts unwinding. Pretty amazing. What kind of magic is that? I wish the people outside were like this.
And just like that, they were gone.
What? I just noticed that is a mousetrap with lots of eyes. That's like some Ghibli stuff right there. Those eyes just poking out of the darkness.
Your Highness.
And so His Highness returns to our capital in triumph and glory. In truth, I'd have liked to welcome him back with a grand feast. Ah well, the day shall come when the people too celebrate you in grand fashion. My spears are ever ready to ensure the day comes.
Hi, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Come on.
Turn around, eh? As I'm aware, people were falling over themselves to welcome you. Now the only thing I see in their eyes is fear. Damn it, people. Even if we'll turn into a monster, Luis is the one making them. It's a fair bit scary if you ask me.
Honestly.
As your Luis's subordinate and the first prince. Now, you have awakened as his true highness. None have walked so strange a path as you. After all of this, you still mean to be king.
Let's go!
This bed is bigger and softer than the bunks in the Gauntlet Runner. Maybe it's time to call it a night.
I can't. Don't suppose I can, like, leave here? Nope. Rest it is.
Good night.
Rest well. Chat, look at this animation, okay? Look. We're sleeping with glowing hair. It's so cute. So cute. Is there a video of a sleeper hung Beyblade? Sick. Let it rip.
To all the people who dwell in this land.
Hi, Dad. Is he descending?
Voice? Soon, naught but 1 month will remain. On the dawn of the day of the hero.
Did I get correctly with 30 days left?
The greatest faith of the people shalt inherit the kingdom. I bid thee forget not these words.
Yo, he's directly telling this to us. He's cheering us on.
Wasn't expecting to wake up to such a spectacle. But I suppose that confirms it. This is where it ends.
Luis has already fortified himself behind the palace walls. Good thing we've got a Skyrunner. Or it'd already be over for us.
Thanks for that, Nearest.
Perhaps it is us he has been waiting for all this time.
However disturbing the world looks now, 'tis only a prelude to the
True.
deadline Luis strives for.
Sky looks proper hellish already. And with all the humans out there, it's no wonder everyone's
True.
losing their grip.
Well, he wanted a fair world where strength decides everything. Funny how that's indistinguishable from absolute chaos.
Yeah.
But it's Luis who
Anarchy.
has the most support right now.
Anarchy
And that wasn't born of
indeed.
deception. He broke the nation's order, and everyone knows it.
True enough. That's what got Ardell and I dreaming to begin with. Figured a world where the poor and weak get trampled on was a world worth breaking. Come to think of it, what do we all stand for, really?
I am hope.
Maybe hope.
Hope, he says.
Don't you think? I don't really know what everyone's talking
How
about.
full of yourself.
But everyone who's seen you and your friends say you're amazing. You make them
Maria, you're amazing.
Because, you know, you've got all the tribes in your team. Everyone's different.
I love you,
Keep working
Maria.
together and doing great.
I love
You're
you.
so cool.
A fair point. You're quite right, Maria. It is a hard thing to word, so forgive my fumbling. but perhaps 'tis a matter
I love
of
you,
standing
Maria.
for something Luis does not believe exists. We
Bum,
must
bum,
prove
bum,
that
bum,
it
bum.
does.
If you keep on believing in what you want, and you keep on working hard for it, it will come true.
I love you, Maria.
That's right, love. I can think of plenty of people who would be much happier if they took a page from your book.
I see now. This is surely the essence of true magic.
Best of luck, Your Highness. After all those speeches about taking the throne, it'd be awfully irresponsible to go dying on us now.
Thanks, Balin.
If Luis claims victory, everyone we sacrificed in his wake. We have to prevent that from happening. Whatever Luis is doing in the royal palace has to be stopped as soon as possible, and it's up to us to do it.
Great, thank you. Well, we'd best keep an eye on the calendar. The king's deadline was the dawn of the day of the hero.
I have
We've got until
time.
the day before, and that won't be the end of things either. Even if people
Womp,
come to their
womp,
senses, it would amount to
womp,
nothing
womp,
if Luis sits upon the throne.
womp.
Personally, I think we should prioritize our main objective here. I'm sure we'd get it done, but we have to make sure we have
Okay, at least one
to
day.
spare before the day of the hero.
We've got a few days left. So, it's up
He
to you
said
how
it
we
was a
spend
month. Please tell me that's 30 days.
Let's do it with no regret.
Please. I need the time.
So Luis is hiding in the floating royal palace here.
Dread.
We have to stop him. I won't accept King Luis.
That's...
That red circle is so ominous.
Let's put an end to this.
I hear this background music turns on. 30 days! Yes! Stop the Archmage Louis, pinnacle of evil. As the night has begun, challenging everyone palace apart from the round table. Youth and Magla services throughout the kingdom, the entire country experiencing dread. Weather, if that wasn't bad enough, be cautious of an inclement weather called plague. The abilities of your followers and their support will be indispensable when it comes to surpassing Louis and the crown, being crowned the new king. Use this time to ensure you have no regrets when you depart. Prevent Lewis's destructive vision, rescue the hero's future before the day of hero arrives.
The royal palace.
You need to be absolutely sure that you're ready for anything before you head in. That place has definitely changed from the last time you were there.
Smash it all to bits.
On the surface, a flying castle sounds romantic. Shame Luis is waiting inside. Regardless, are you ready to go to the Squirrel Palace?
You're right.
Of course, it'll be team of monsters, so you can be too prepared. Have this since the color of the sky went funny. Everyone's been acting kind of weird too. They have a scared look on their face and they fight all the time. Mister, if you become king, will things go back to normal? And what are you? Got it. Okay, chat, let's do a quick heat count real quick. So, we have to spend 3 days with Yutha,
I shall...
which require eloquence. 5 with Bez, which we got on right now. Total of 8. 2 with Neuris, which definitely involved traveling somewhere. Get the last pieces. But that's 10. 3 with Katharina. She required tolerance, I believe. So that's 13. 1 with Barden, which we can do just now. 1 with Brigida. So we have to spend 15 conversations with our friends.
All right then.
Okay, I already see a quest out there. We have to find your things as well. I would generally fail to do this. But I believe... Oh, it's you. I believe that we can actually... I believe that we can actually make Saudi reborn.
Hello.
Outfit, are you the kind that claims to be the prince? You possess the princely skills. I have a task for you. There's a place some distance from Altabury called Mount Volcano. When I ask you look for the War King's legendary greatsword there. The story goes that ages ago, the War King united the land under his exemplary leadership. Even the sword he carried became the stuff of legends, said to be stunning, awe-inspiring craftsmanship. I've travelled many leagues in hopes of seeking out, and in fact it's been 10 years since I first set out. Just that Moat Volcano was a veritable den of monsters. No doubt I'd die before I found it. That's why I figured I might enlist someone so princely in my stead. Also, I would randomly, you're sure to find the other treasure there too. Why say you?
It's hard to turn down treasure. We can find something we could use against Luis, or if not, we could sell it and buy something that is useful. What do you think? Want to go to a volcano and look for the Fletcher and Greatsword?
Let's look for the sword.
Much gratitude to you.
You'll rarely do it. You're my gratitude. I shall of course prepare a suitable reward. Not to mention the sword's yours to keep. I just want to see it.
Nice. If we can swing it, then we get treasure and legendary sword on top of it. Sounds kind of worth to me.
Remember, the great sword is sealed within Mount Volcano.
Please give me something good. Wisdom.
That's where you want to go.
Mount Volcano should be around here. Despite it being a volcano, apparently it's safe.
We'll face danger here. Help me, will ya?
Just don't let greed get the better of you. There are dangerous monsters in there.
Of course, we know the difference between bravery and foolishness. We'll prepare accordingly. I think I mixed out on wisdom. No, I'm not. Okay. This is... God, we're definitely gonna need the rest of those stats.
Alright then.
Let's scour the map for things we're missing.
Let's go.
First things first. Hope no one stabs us in the middle of the street. Hi, what do you have?
You ready to acquire a new profit around this place? It's been adjusted accordingly. Please take a look. Hey boy.
I need to grab mag from this because we're quite low on mag. Oh shoot. Hey, aren't you that town crowd battling? My stranger, you seem to favor the prince of that tournament. Whose side are you on, damn sanctus bastard?
Now, hold on. Let's stay calm first. First of all, I know very well that you'll hate me. I've thought about it. I might have led the church a hand in the tournament, but in the end, I wasn't any use to anyone. But let me say this as a citizen of the country. The prince is not your enemy by any means.
Are you having a laugh?
Any enemy, Luis, is an enemy of ours. You're just working for the prince, aren't you? Hurry up and get out of there, you damn cheat.
Oh, for goodness sake. I figured this would happen, but there's really no getting through to them. Battling supporting us for dear life.
Thanks, Bet.
Brightness, you're here. We came to see the Carnation Rock.
We came to see the Carnation Rock. How were things?
Isn't that...
So it got bigger. So it seems that the bigger the cannon's face and the more popular it became. I'm not surprised at all that they're not being recognized anymore. Like, Luis is the only one running now. Still, we're the only ones who can stop him. A twisted world built on people sacrificing each other. We'll never stand by and let it happen.
Yep.
You know where we're standing. Should we get back to it?
Alright then.
2 quests out here. Don't mind if I do. Just need the teleport point.
Let's go.
Blah 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 blah.
What in tarnation's going on? The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Hey?
Have you forgotten me already? Some people know me as the Queen of Cuisine. Yeah, I thought you'd shop like you can, but you didn't. But I suppose that ties a little presumptuous, using the company of an actual prince.
Isn't that...
Oh, right, we met in Martira. You used to be a chef within the Royal Palace. Are you still on your journey to perfect the art of cooking? Correct. Once again, I have need of your talents. That unique point of view that allows you to experience such unexpected and powerful dishes. I'll hear you out.
Whatever will I do?
During the course of my travels, a thought constantly crossed my mind. I am such as these. What can I cook to ease the hunger of those struggling to survive? I speak of those who cannot afford the gourmet cuisine. The most they can hope for is a simple fare which fills the stomach but leaves the heart empty. Therefore, what the world needs is a dish that, while comprised of plain ingredients, brings with it a colorful sweetness that brightens the drudgery of everyday life. A dish that's simply exciting. I like that idea, but honestly, I have no clue how to make something like that. Is this the ultimate food?
Lovely, that.
Well, I think of a food that quickens my pulse. The first thing that comes to mind is a sweet flavor. Nourishing lumibes are a must. And so everyone, from weak children to elderly, may eat it in a comfort. Fluffy texture would be perfect. I see, so we need to make a dish using lumibes and has a fluffy texture. In fact, if you manage to whip up dishes seems promising, so turn and tell me about it.
Let's give it a shot.
I might have this. It would give us eloquence as well.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
That's aroma, so you've brought a dish with you. I don't need to judge its worthiness, so please show me what you have created. Well, I'm not sure if it's what she's looking for, but the food that uses lumibes and has a fluffy texture is...
Lovely, that.
So this is the dish that you have chosen. Seems you've brought me an unremarkable brownish baked good. Suppose this will do. Allow me to taste it.
What are you playing at?
This is... Oh, this is...
I don't know.
Oh, no, we made her cry. Is it really that horrible? In days long past, within a kitchen bathed in the warmest sunlight, my mother cooked for me with whatever ingredients she had on hand. This flavor of this cake takes me back. A sweet gentleness to warm the heart, and a soft texture that recalls the innocence of childhood. Yes, this is exactly what I've been seeking. So, I guess it's alright, huh? Yes, if I apply the techniques used to create this dish, I should... Ratatouille moment, I was literally thinking that! Literally Ratatouille. If I apply the technique used to create this dish, I should be able to turn any plain old kitchen vegetable into an irresistible baked good. Thanks to you, I think I will be able to create what I've been seeking. Cooking what that tastes good is easy to make and brings happiness to those who eat it. You have exceeded all expectations. As promised, I present to you this reward. The gossip surrounding you has been very positive as of late. As such, I've added a bonus to your earnings. Please accept it alongside my gratitude. I said it first. No, I said it first. There's a stream delay. I said it first. Totally. For sure.
Alright.
Only 4? We need so much eloquence! What do you mean only 4? Oh my god, we're actually boosting our popularity from this. Meeting you has taught me how narrow my view of the culinary world truly was. I still have much to learn about food as well as people's hearts. The journey must go on, and along the way, I will teach this new recipe that you've inspired all that I meet. Someday, I hope that my cooking will bring smiles to hungry people all across the country.
I'll join you.
A charming sentiment, but you have other goals to accomplish first, yes? We'll have to wait until those are complete. I look forward to it. I should hope that the promise of my delicious cooking will motivate you on your own journey. I look forward to serving you. Until that time, I bid you farewell. Godspeed, Your Highness. Stolen valor? Yeah, you're trying to steal my valor. What the heck is it? Someone cool. Yufa. The color of the sky is eerie. No wonder everyone in the town is so frightened. We must do everything in our power to return their lives to days of ordinary peace. Will... Our name is still Will. Okay. I know this isn't the best time, but could I speak with you about something? It's over in the others. Since the incident before the Sanctus Parishonias glared at me, if I so much as walked near the church. Oh, this is about your personal quest. I've tried to explain to myself, but they won't hear it. I tried going through the front, then I'll run into them. What should I do?
I'd like to think this would work. I don't think youth would accept my risky suggestion given my eloquence. If my eloquence was influential, I may be able to persuade Yufa to be bold in her approach.
I see you're a bit lost in this too then, Will.
Alright then.
Dang. I wonder if any of the other cities have anything going on. You guys got anything for me to see? Talk to?
Where to?
Oh, you have a quest here. Re? Why are you reing? I'm right. My Vela. I'm glad I'm checking.
Hello.
Wow, going out your way to talk to a star like me. I admire your pluck, lad. You have piqued my interest. Let me share something with you I picked up in a tavern.
Found that old structure called the Forsaken Tower north of town there. Teamed with powerful monsters, and none who step inside have ever stepped back out. There's 3 such towers in the world. Apparently the number itself isn't insignificant.
Yeah, I know. I totally know that they were reusing those assets. Did not think that would be a plot point.
Anyway, to look at you, an elder with a fairy in tow. You'd often be the hero who saved the island, would you?
Now what am I to do?
In that case, I think there's something in particular you should hear. Consider this top secret. Apparently there's some sort of legendary monster at the top. I've heard it's got something to do with a trial for obtaining a forbidden power. But that's all I could tell you. Heroes looked into it, hasn't survived to tell the tale. Considering you dealt with a dragon god and saved our island. If a forbidden power was real, I'd want it to go to a hero like you. I've no doubt this chief would agree. So I'll leave it to you to see if this legend rings true.
Cheers, eh?
You want to dive a little deeper into the trial? Try the informant at the tavern. I've got a lot of my information there.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
9.5 rank.
Please, if there's anything you can do.
Not even the hardest, apparently.
The more you risk, the more you stand to gain. I should hope I'll be shoving off now, though. Best of luck out there.
All right.
A forbidden tower in the Forsaken Tower. Fun. Shall we check it out? Yeah, I'll talk to the informant after I've picked up every quest. I'm glad I'm checking out the towns for quests. I bet a lot of players miss these. Oh, that's just you again, Yufa. Right, not that that's a bad thing. I'm so glad you're here, Yufa. I'm just... Yeah. I also got to do the Colosseum. I want to do the Colosseum.
Where to?
But the problem with the Colosseum...
Let's go.
...is that it uses time and it gives me courage. I'd rather miss the Colosseum if it means I get to run stories.
Hello there.
Hello there. I apologize for bringing this up at a time like this, but I have something I thought I should tell you. Lately, I've been searching through some old histories to review our own traditions, and I discovered something about a set of towers scattered throughout the country.
Oh, this quest. A tower, like in the one place, right? Yeah, we're familiar.
Was that so? Then that makes things simpler. According to the books I've read, when turmoil rocks the world of men, a sign will appear in the towers 3. 3 trials for 3 powers. Upon the hero who proves thrice worthy, a forbidden power that has been sealed away in this world will be restored. Essentially, 3 towers will appear, each with their own trial, and then whoever conquers them will obtain some kind of great unprecedented power. The nature of this power is unknown. However, judging by the description of worthy hero, I sense these trials are of not only sheer strength, but honor and other like qualifications. And then the trials seek to test if one is worthy of power, and overcoming it confers one with honor. That reminds me of royal magic. I dread to think what would happen if Luis obtained it. Much prefer in your hands if you think of it. We're going to take these trials. One tower directly south of our island here. It's called the Spire of Blind Faith, and it is known by some of the islanders. But for price interaction, you best ask the informant. I hear the monsters have taken residence there, so it might not get a bit more protection.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
No, this is a different quest.
As for the remaining 2 towers, Messiah living outside the island might know something about that.
Let's check.
We've got a good handle on the story. It's right outside the island where such pretty strong impression we do have in me one.
Oh, have you? I have a few methods of learning about things beyond the island's purview, so I've asked certain people to act as my eyes and ears. To be frank, I believe these trials will be dangerous ones. Books even say countless are those who have lost their lives. But I believe if anyone can overcome them, it's you. That's why I want to inform you of it so urgently. Heroes of our island, I pray for your good fortune in battle, and I hope this legend turns out to be a mighty power that you can use for the good of the world.
Alright then.
So there actually are multiple then.
Let's head there right away.
Because I thought we'd done 2. Like, I can't show it here, but I thought there was one by here and one north of here. That's just you again, Yufa. Not that that's a bad thing, because I love you, Yufa. Just
where to?
I'm being faked out.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm guessing this is also Yufa. I'm assuming. No, you're... Oh my god, you're the 3rd Mistari. So there are 3 towers.
Novel times, the knowledge of the tower finally in hand. Oh, such woe is me.
Did he say power? Probably the same tower Danny was talking about, right?
Now with there, you don't have the heroes to save the island, would you? Thousand pardons. I've gone excited and raised my voice, haven't I? I'm a Mustari researcher, you see, conducting an academic investigation into the island's folklore. Within them, the one thing that's drawn my interest lately is the legend of the Three Towers. I finally managed to pinpoint the location of one of these three spires, the Tower of Insolence, just north of this very town. However, it seems the tower is a monster's den, positively infested as it were. Given my current fortitude, I've regretfully had to put the requisite fieldwork on indefinite hold. Yeah, indeed, this must be one of the trial of the tower spoken of in the old tales, the one which grants us a forbidden power to whomever completes it. Oh, but inspiration has struck me like lightning. It occurs to me that perhaps indeed the hero that saved the island might have the hardiness to complete such a trial. There really is some forbidden power to be obtained. I'm sure it's safe in the hands of our illustrious hero. But I suppose that, having heard that such astonishing tales, you're curious as to their veracity. Is it certifiably true, or is it as tall as the highest rise your mind can conjure? Well, there's but one way to know for certain, and that's to walk your way to the highest point of the Tower of Insolence, north of Altbury. Oh, and do ask an informant for the proper details. You'll be able to learn more of the trial itself, as well, I presume.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
9.5. After these must be the 10-star one then.
I'm quite glad the endeavours of the tower is in the hands of one so capable. I'm beaming, in fact. That is the hero's charge. And with that, I take my leave. Even further research awaits me. Fare thee well.
That sounds right.
He talked of the tower enough to get me curious. We should look into that if we have time.
Alright then.
Okay, have you guys ever said fare thee well?
That sky looks proper angry.
The deadline is...
The day the hero which will decide the next king draws near. We must sail the score loose before them. I'm ready to go to the oil-born place where he waits. I can appreciate being ready for anything, just make sure we don't wait too long.
Hello, stranger. Excuse me, could you possibly be the prince? Not a side of an RP thing, but you have said it. I don't know if I've ever said that. I guess I just said it now, but I don't know if I don't think I've ever said it to someone. There are all manners of unpleasant rumors floating about, but I don't believe a word of them. In truth, I've had my eye on you since the exhibition. And then after learning that your lineage was as remarkable as your deeds, I knew for certain you are worthy of being the next king. To show my appreciation for you, your highness, I have prepared a special promotion of sorts. I call it the Warm Heart Full Wallet Hot Spring Campaign. You have but to bathe in a hot spring, your highness, and you'll receive a reward. Put some of the hot spring water that you've bathed into this vial and bring it to me as proof. I'll have 30,000 reef to give you. Is that acceptable?
Whoa.
So, you're just gonna pay us to take a bath. That seems weird. Shade even.
It's too much to take.
She wants our bath water. Yikes. Why, His Highness worked so hard to save his people. I just wanted to have a moment to relax. And to offer a little extra monetary support. That is my sole desire. I will accept this vial as a token of this humble merchant's goodwill.
No problem.
Just sublime.
My word, such kindness. It is an honor to know that you believe in me. The hot spring is here underneath Blue Sky Bridge. A bit gloomy, I know, especially being that it's only open at night, but the bath is a slice of heaven.
Help me out, would you?
You can always find me here. Please let me know when you're required the spring water.
Let's give it a shot.
We don't even get stats for it.
Okay then.
So there's a hot spring underneath Blue Sky Bridge. Well, have everyone take a bath. Surely we get like insane stats from that. Surely we get insane stats. Like, we put our stuff in it, it gives you like a 10-fold return. Surely.
Anyone catch your eye?
You want these contracts? I'm counting on you, your highness.
3 new ones.
Much obliged for taking this contract on. Everyone else is reluctant to even attempt it. See, this place, well, like during a famine, that was such to save food, and it involved abandoning the people there and leaving them to die. Of course, it's an antiquated practice nowadays, but the rumor is that the monster is the manifestation of those people's lingering resentment. But if this creature, the Ordimos, is left as is, like, Highly likely that it'll start to terrorize the neighboring areas as well. The old superstition's so determined that I'm willing to take it down. What say you? Will you do it? I could tell by looking at you that you're the dependable type. The place in question is called the Abandoned Path. Ordemos won't show its face willingly. You'll have to get its attention by going after a Rigopotia type of snake monster. Snake is substance, so it puts the intruders to Ordemos. Just the fighting. They've got something of a symbiotic relationship. Once you've taken down Minion Bloodstained Town, I'll get your reward. The informant should have more information. Counting on you.
Please give me some good stats. Oh, they always courage! I regret every single moment I spent in the early game getting courage. Thing is, we'll need to access the frost path by land. Flying's too risky given the volatile weather in the mountains.
They'll face danger here.
I also have to find out which of these that we get Neris's next relic from.
Quite the daredevil.
As seems as more monsters causing trouble nowadays. The contract will require you to assassinate Founder Sisters, the leader of some religious fanatics. I don't mean sanctism or even pagans. This is just some nameless sect out there proclaiming death to be the true salvation.
Strager?
If they die before the world is destroyed, they think they'll be reborn in a different one. They say that this world of ours is safe to the end and dying is the only means of rescue. They kept their delusional fantasies to themselves, it wouldn't be a problem, but now they're taking people in their ground trot in the name of salvation.
Yeah, they're going too far. They're no better than common bandits.
Indeed, securing Grand Trot's bad enough with all that's going on, so this death cult is pushing us over the edge. Some have even started sympathizing with their ideology by all accounts. It's chaos in Grand Trot right now. But please, for the sake of Grand Trot, end these attacks by ending Bandit Chief Sisters. Thank you. Frankly, there isn't a moment to lose. That's between you and me. I've heard they got their hands on a secret weapon that could kill people en masse and brought it to their hideout. Pathetic they've got such a thing under our noses, but the military has its hands full keeping the peace and hunting down monsters. We need you right now. Bring the Founder's hatchet and the job's done. Leave that to me and you get the reward.
Got it. We don't know what we're up against, so it'd probably be good to talk to him firm in the Borough capital first.
Held up north of Grand Trad in the disgraced roads. I'll share the exact location.
Let's do it.
I want to fight all these. I don't know if I'll have the time.
Let's see here.
We have like, what, 7 fights? That's like 7 days? Could think there'd be ruins. Oh, here, just what are they planning in there? It's pretty far, but if we fly there, we should arrive before the day ends.
And right there's a ladder.
Quite the daredevil.
I need someone to defeat the great bird monster, Kokomoros. And you're probably the ones who can do it. Legendary throughout the Oceania. They say it's a Kokosodos has lived for hundreds of years, growing enormously strong as a result. In the past, it's appeared near Browhaven. Each time a delegation is formed and especially killed, but they've all failed. The best they could do was wound it, but each and every time it just fled back to some skybound ruins.
I see.
So it flew back to its perfect little hiding spot and no one could chase after it. Until we came along the Skyrunner. Guess it really is up to us.
Thank you. As it stands, he's on the verge of coming to total panic. Those rumors are the best. These are more worrying than the damage caused directly. The great monster bird that brings plague and famine with it, they say.
A plague? Is there any truth to that?
It's just superstition, but in this day and age, panic caused by such rumors can spread instantly like flames across a parched field. The situation was already chaotic, and the thought of a plague may be enough to push an already anxious populace into rioting. Things could get worse at any moment.
Then we've got to stop it. Where can we find this bird monster?
You know those mushroom-shaped rocks out in Browhaven Sea? Top of one of those is a ruin known as the Manor of the Ascendant. Seems a bird happened upon the ruins some time ago and decided to be the perfect nest. Not a place that just anyone can get to. There's undoubtedly plenty of danger waiting for you up there, but there are also rumors the place houses a fabulous treasure. At any rate, if you match us there, Kokomarandos, bring me the cockatrice crest as evidence. I'll get you a reward then.
Cockasados sits up for hundreds of years. It got so strong they changed its name. We should probably pay a visit to Browhaven Informant.
Let's do it.
Courage. Dang nabbit. The place on a rock, right? Runs on top of rock. Sure is weird, huh? We should get there if we fly.
We'll face danger here.
Okay.
Let's go.
Sounds to me like first thing first, we just gotta get all the information. I'm just gonna skip through it all for now. Given that we have to go to so many places, I'm just gonna skip it. We'll read it when we actually, you know, go there. This is a lot of quests. And there's no way in heck I'm gonna remember all this. Sorry, I know.
What more can I do?
Did you have some info for me? I believe each person has their own info. So you should ask each one.
Fancy a bit of it?
Hello. Yeah. Thank you.
Alright. Where to?
We stand behind you, Lady Yufa.
Let's go.
We stand behind you.
That damned Luis.
That fiend Luis. He's not been named king yet he waits in the royal palace. That man is arrogant beyond sense. We cannot permit such insolence. Shall we send to the royal palace?
It's true.
Must ensure we've all we need. Call upon me once you're ready.
Luis wins the crown. What will become of us?
What are you so mad about? Why, young lad, or rather you're the prince now, aren't you? Good to see you again. Between you and me, a lot of Louis supporters coming out. Never so many drunken brawls. Sorry as I'm said. Not sure it's wise for you to be here.
If Luis wins
That's...
the crown,
yeah.
what will become of us?
Fancy a bit of info?
Yo. Give me your details, sir. Great. So glad I know this.
Want it?
Alright.
It is kind of funny. He gives you a note, then he reads it out loud, then gives it to you. He's like, here's... I've written it down for you, but you might not be able to read. So I'll read it for you.
What you want to know?
Hello. Yeah. Wait. You had info on the potion of blight?
Aye.
Wow, I really have not talked to you for a while.
Alright then.
It feels like a lifetime ago that we were dealing with the potion of blight.
Let's go.
Like, it wasn't even that long ago. 2 cities ago, 2 arcs.
Hey.
Yep.
Hi.
When some monsters in the sky around this place, regardless of how you will pull through, remember the trials you already claimed victory all wanted to do, they will put my faith in you.
That's right. Our prize the chance we can deal with coming. Don't worry, we can do this. Give and dialogue. I don't usually do it. Oh, sick. You just have all the info now. Okay. I'm not reading this out loud. I'm reading through it. Okay, bro's been really stocking up.
Hey.
I mean, I don't know what I need for the supreme recipe. But I tend to buy, like, oops, multiple of everything, so...
Hey. What?
Oh, sorry. Looks like that's all of it.
Alright then.
Okay, 30 days, we have to do 15 events. Technically, we can do 2 per day. But we can't do all them right now. So... I would assume they want us to do this in, like, order of easy to hard. I am more interested in the trials and stuff, but... Actually, which of these give useful stats? It's literally just... Literally just you. And you're one of the easier ones from the looks of it. That's, 8.5 star. That's 8. 8. No, sorry. 7.5. No, 8.5? 3, 4. 2.5. Yeah, that's one of the easier ones. Which is great. Because that's what we need. Sorry, Barton. It's a Baz day.
Worry about him.
The Baz day, chat. Baz day indeed. However, oh, that was a lot of plot. Over 3 hours, we did one fight that was, let's see, I used to know we did 2 fights. That was a lot. I had loads of fun though, and I'm so excited for the next part of this. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, you don't want to miss the ending, make sure to hit that subscribe and stuff. Bye!